Well, this is awesome. And that's pretty cool. Oh, okay. I tell you this much though. Starting here, but there is one problem. I think sarcasm overslept. No, I sent her a message. I'm sure she'll be here, but just hang tight for sarcasm. I'm sure she will be here. Oh, Lady Tammy, just Jacob. I just woke up like 10 minutes ago because I hadn't taken a nap before tonight's stream. Hi, Debbie Baker. How are you? Hi, Debbie Webb, Denise Vance, Lady Tammy, Joanne Miranda. Let me see. Sweet Fly's here. Let me see. I miss everybody. I go. There's quite a few people here, but uh, Babes, your mom, Ellie Riddle. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. But no, I just messaged Star, and we'll see. I think she might have overslept, or she might just be running a little late. So for right now, you're gonna have to hang out with just J-Hip. Hi, Dwayne Rapp is here. Hey, Dwayne, how are you? Star, Star, wake up, Star, Star. Hopefully she'll be here. Mel Clump is here. After work tonight, Jane Star, you're honestly making me laugh. Thank you for that. Well, you're welcome. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? Marilyn's gonna try not to fall asleep this time, so I appreciate that. But if you do fall asleep, you can always be a part of the replay crew. So no, I do appreciate that. I know after today's stream, there were some messages on YouTube. I will respond to you. I always respond. Chisel's here. Hi, I finally made my first live in forever. Well, thank you, Chisel. But no, I will respond to those messages. But no, I've streamed Friday morning, Friday night, Saturday afternoon, and now again tonight. So just give me a little bit of time because there's never a time when I don't respond. But it's just been kind of a busy 24 hours, and Debbie Baker is here as always. The elbow room is popping. There is a bingo card that Rogue Mama shared. We'll get to that. We'll get to the bingo. But let's wait. Let's wait till Tug finishes, and let's wait till everyone else can get here. As always, we're going to hold off on bingo, folks, just until Tug finishes, and then we will start our bingo, and maybe even wait and see if Star shows up at some point, or maybe I'll be here by myself all night long. But regardless, I'll hold down the fort for you because I'm a professional, and that's what I do. I'm thinking Star just overslept though. Fat Grandma's here. Hi, Fat Grandma. Let me share the screen. We'll hop over to the world famous elbow room. Hey, elbow room, come on, do that thing that we do. Hop over there. It's hopping over here tonight. It is really hopping. Hang on. I like to get a little more intimate, so I'm going to turn the lights down. All right, it is hopping over here. We got some cowboy hat going already. As you can see, there is some partying, some dancing. We have a new band here tonight. Does anyone know the name of this band? Hi, Suzanne's here. Hi, Suzanne. Just a second. I'm still kind of setting up here a little bit. I woke up at 8:20 because I had to get in a quality nap for today or for tonight because we've done so much. Excuse me for that. Excuse me. As you can see, though, it is a packed house tonight here in the Elbow Room. Number 99 is in the house. We will, Yeah, I think it's a lady singer tonight. A lady singer tonight. Um, Let me see if I can find the name of this band here. I'll look it up. I'll get to the name of the band. But we're gonna have some good times. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna pop around. Let me pull it up. I don't know if I forgot already. Let's see here. I want to be prepared in case anything's going on over at Kensington to make sure we can hold down the fort over there as well. I wouldn't say it's popping over there. I would just say it's normal Kensington at this point, but it's a little slow. But we're gonna hang with Elbow Room because that's what we do. Let me take a look here. Let me see if I've got any text messages from Star. Star's not there. All right, but that's okay. I'm sure at some point in time, Starcasm is going to be around. I like this guy. I like blue shirt and hat guy here. This guy's interesting. He's got an interesting look. I like the hat. It's a banded hat, and I'm circling him. He's gonna say he's something. he's something. He might belong over at Kensington. I like the moves, though. I like the moves. I like the dance moves. He's something. You know, it's weird because last week, if you guys remember last week, hi, Valor View. I'm flying solo right now, Valor View. I tried to contact Star, and she didn't answer her phone. So I sent her a text and she hasn't responded yet, but I'm thinking she's just napping because we've been really, really busy for the last 24 hours. A lot of streaming with Star and just J Hip. But so she might be a little late. We'll see what happens. I'll keep messaging her and we'll see what happens. It's early on in the night, and I told Star earlier today. I said, hey, Star, don't feel obliged to be here on time or whatever. If you're late or if you have to get some extra Z's, I can hold down the fort for People Watch. So she might just be taking advantage of that to get a little bit of extra sleep. But hi, Zach. I did catch a good nap, Zach. It was an amazing nap. I almost overslept myself. I almost overslept my own stream because what we did, I set my alarm for 8:10 p.m. and the alarm went off and I quickly shut it off. And right after that, I forgot I didn't hit snooze. I hit stop. And I almost fell asleep again. And I was just like, wait. No, just Jay. We have a stream to do. We have to do our thing. But today, this seems kind of like the opposite of last week. Remember, last night we had a pretty young crowd. And last Friday, we had kind of an older crowd, and then Saturday was a younger crowd, and now we've entered opposite world. This crowd seems to be a little older than last night's crowd. Will we end up with a furry top? I don't know. There's so many different things we could end up with here. We'll find out. But we're going to start bingo, but we're going to wait until after Tug gets finished up, because I don't like to interrupt Tug streams with bingo and other crazy fun stuff right off the bat. We start slow here, and then we finish slower. Or, no, stronger. But that's how we do it. No, Fat Grandma. I did not go golfing today with Complete Stranger from Texas. In fact, Complete Stranger never messaged me again. So maybe they figured it out and was like, or they've stolen all my money. Anything could have happened. It's a crazy world out there. But yeah, either they just wanted to hack my account with my phone number that is completely public and anyone can gain access to, or they were like, well, let's just do something else. Hold on, I think I missed something here. Where did it go up? I don't know. I thought I saw something. Well, maybe not. Sorry about that. I was scrolling through chat because something popped up on my phone, and then something else popped up on my screen. Oh, Vice! Vice Baby is here. How are you, Vice? How's it going today? Look at that. We have Connor here today as we're people watching, having a good time. He's rating. He's rating. Well, you rate all you want. Just you can raid my fridge. You can raid my YouTube. You can raid whatever you want. Hi, Vice. How are you? Thank you for joining. All right. It's been active so far. I like it when the band is really going at it because you know when the band Joan Fisher's here. Hi. Had enough of the court drama and needed some funny to watch. Well, Vice, we just started. We just started 12 minutes ago. We're still waiting on Star to see if she shows up. Because so far she's a no-show. I'm disappointed. You know what? I'm taking her off the payroll. Or well, maybe not. We have some action in the front of the band here. Now this guy here, right, plaid shirt. He doesn't have the dance moves. All right. He's wearing, I believe, maybe possibly jean shorts or jorts. I don't know. But he doesn't have, we have a bromance. They just bopped drinks together. Look at that. All right. They might get each other into this a little bit more. That was interesting. But yeah, he's not much of a dancer, is this guy. He's kind of a swayer and bopper. A swayer and bopper, we call it here. Sway and bop, sway and bop, sway and bop. Okay. I tell you what, though, folks. Whenever the time comes, when we do start bingo, and you have to wait for me to tell you when it's time to start. Don't pull out your cards now and start marking off stuff now. Rosalind or Rogue shared it earlier. She shared the card. It's up earlier in the stream. And if I ever get a moderator here, they'll repost it. But when we do start bingo, if you win a bingo tonight, and this is up to you, it's up to you. You can, if you happen to win a bingo, you send me your mailing address via my email, and you can pick anything you want from Rosalind Duke's store, and I will gift you anything you want from Rosalind's store. You just have to pay the shipping and the cost. I'm just kidding. No, no. You will be able to pick something from Rosalind's store. Just J-Hip will send it to you, but you will have to send me your email address at my email, which is justjhip@google.com. And I will send you the beloved item that you want, whether it be mug, t-shirt, hat, I don't know, whatever you choose. But we'll wait for bingo to start. So be patient. Lisa First here. Hi, Lisa. Valor, I have a regular mod admin, but so far they're just not here. I mean, Kevin Sheely will probably be here at some point in time, possibly. And Star will probably be here. Maybe Rugu, Mama. It's a little early on. We just started, so we're gonna hang tight for a little bit and see how long Just J-Hip is forced to do this all alone and see if I can survive. Yeah, Hat Guy's a vibe. Hat Guy is a vibe. I will tell you that. And this is the vibe I like to see. Hat Guy is a vibe. I don't really know what he's doing. He seems a little bit sometimes into the music and sometimes trying to figure out if he knows where he is. We wanted some diversity here. And as I told you, I spent my own money and bust in a handful of people from Kensington Ave to join at the Elbow Room tonight. So I did do that. So that's why you might see a little bit of some different characters here tonight, because I did bust in some groups. I believe he might have been one of the people I bust in from Kensington, or that also could be Sticky Widget. I'm not sure, but it could be one of them. Debbie Baker says, Jay, you're doing a good job. I tell you what, I'll do this. I am going to call Star on the phone right now. We will see if she wakes up. Star, worship forever. Star, worship. Oh, there she is. And call. All right, we're calling Star. We're going to see if she's awake. We're going to attempt to wake the beast at this point in time. Not answering. Star. 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 Hello. My fault. My call has been forwarded to voicemail. So, well, yeah. Might have to rename her from Star to just Disappointment because she's disappointing all of us. But hopefully, at some point later in the night, Disappointment will be able to join us, or otherwise known as Star. But yeah, Bella, I was taking a risk there. It was kind of a risk there, but I felt like it had to be made because I wanted to show people here in the chat that Just J Hip is a risk taker. and thank goodness. I think at this point, thank goodness she didn't wake up. Well, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to focus right now. We're going to focus on Hat Guy and we're going to focus on this guy here. This guy's pretty nerdy, you know, in my opinion. He's not a dancer so much. He wants to be a dancer. He just gave money to a black dress girl. That's odd. They might be together. They could be together. We have some other girls coming in and out. Wow. Well, you could put a beer into those down there at the bottom. That would hold up. We have over here this lady doing whatever she's doing. I don't know. It's questionable. It's dancing or seizure at this point in time. We don't really know. This lady's in the middle here. She's got rolling hand move. Rolling hand move. It's not really dancing. She's just rolling her hand around in a circular motion. That's really all she's kind of got. She's not wearing a top either. She's just wearing like a bra or a bathing suit top. That's not appropriate. Don't you know? They should have a dress code here. They should definitely have a dress code there. But she's doing her best. Yeah, yes, she is. She's trying. She's doing her best. We'll be doing some bar hopping with you soon, but Cassandra has to love her tug. Well, you stick around the tug. You don't need to be here. We're just opening up. We're just starting and we're just having, getting our night going. There's no rush. There's no rush because, for the next 3 hours and 45 minutes, I'll be here with you. I'll be here. Is that wearing the pink shirt? Just J-Him's not wearing the pink shirt. No, D-Wayne, that's rude of you. That's so rude of you, D-Wayne. D-Wayne has suggested that this here might be just J-Hip. Do you think, D-Wayne, that I could stream and also, be at the bar at the same time? Come on, it would be too noisy. This is me in the pink shirt, though. I will complain. No, it's not. I like plaid guy in the front, stripy plaid guy in the front. He started doing some hand claps, so we started getting into it a little bit. But he's gonna need to up his game a little bit. That was weak and lame. Up your game, sir. Up your game, sir. And who knows? We might have a Bruce sighting tonight. Anything can happen. Maybe a Megan Fox. Nothing happens over here until after Todd leaves his streams. We don't do anything over here until after Tug is done. So we're hanging tight. We're just holding down the fort until that happens. It's okay. We're patient over here. Pink Shirt took his earbud out. Well, yeah, I had to take my earbud out so I could stream. And so I could do other things. Right now, you can see because it's a little delayed. I'm calling Pam right now in the pink shirt. I'm like, Pam, star, star, star. I'm like, you need to answer the phone. Answer, star. Yeah, she's not answering. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to streaming. Is that Dave the Donor? It could be Dave the Donor. Faves is here. Hi, Faves. You might have been here. Maybe I missed you. I don't know if I called you out, but hi, Faves. How are you, Faves? Pink shirt guy starting to dance a little bit. I like that. I like that pink shirt guy is starting to dance a little bit. He's starting to get into it a little bit. He's got some swaying going on. We need to get the real moves going on. Nerd boy up here, he needs to really be more active. The singing lady, though, of this band, she's really, really into this. I mean, she is happening up here. She's not just swaying, she's going down a little bit, and she's got moves. I'm liking the singer lady of this band. She's really active. That song's ended. You can see them clap, and this guy over here was giving her the praying sign, like, "Oh, we're bowing down to you. We're praying." So she was really something. But yeah, he was doing a weird move where he was paying homage to this band. Just, oh, this guy's really moving here. I like it with the jumpy move. And she's doing the jumpy move, and he's doing the jumpy move. He's 11'8", and now he is doing jumpy move. And I like it. These are some moves. This guy's getting into it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Don't hurt yourself out there. Don't hurt yourself. You could tear an ACL that way. Oh, these two guys are back to broing out. Oh, look at that. Oh, they just did a spin move. Oh, my goodness. That was amazing. It was amazing. Why are these guys giving each other spinning moves? This is so weird. That is crazy. I don't think that's legal. I don't think that's legal. But there's a true bromance taking off here. Nerd and white collared are really going at it. They're becoming buddies. They did not come together. I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't think they did. I think they just had a bromance, and this might go somewhere. We're gonna see where this goes, but I like it. He wants his butt slapped. Well, Faves, who doesn't want their butt slapped? Let's be honest, though. I think if all of us put ourselves together, if we were all voting, hi, Chucky's here. If we were all voting, I would say we would all like a little butt slap once in a while. I mean, it depends on who. Like, if Vomit was trying to give me a butt slap, I would probably avoid it because then I would end up pregnant. I think that's how that works. But I'm not 100% positive. But I think that's how that works. But the crowd's popping off. I don't know. I'm going to do this because you guys shouldn't have to. Because, I am running the stream here all by myself. Hang on. I'll open up this other one. We'll check out maybe a little bit from this other side of the bar here. Once again, this is the Elbow Room in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And they all know it is reported down there. They have a sign up that says, you may be on Friday or Saturday night being recorded and watched and talked about on Just J Hip stream. So that does happen. It comes up once in a while. But they do post that down there so everyone knows that if you're down at the Elbow Room, there's a good chance Just J Hip may be talking about you. Oh, I liked it. We got this front side view of this guy's dance moves. This is called the bunny hop, I think. It might be the kangaroo. Oh, I seen this move actually. You know what? It just came to me. The Australian breakdance lady. That was one of her moves. So nerd guy, yes, he's 15 feet tall, and he's doing some breakdance moves out there from the Australian breakdancer in the Olympics. And yes, that's called the kangaroo hop right there. Pretty amazing. That you wouldn't think like some regular dude would be able to pull off those moves, but regular dude can pull those off. It's pretty good there. Yeah, I like that. Let's see if I can point out a couple of the ladies in there. Chucky, I don't know. You've confused me there. My issue in Doug's chat right now is that only me might not be only me. Okay. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now. It's funny. Pretty hopping crowd though. We need to get more ladies in here. This is a little bit more. The ladies are involved tonight. Remember last night we had Furry Top and we had fuzzy shoulder straps and all of those going at it. And tonight we don't have that. Tonight there it's a little slower. We had the Asian girl last night with her high leg kicks. The ladies need to get a little bit more involved. But it's early. Early. It's only 10 p.m. there. It's not like, DJ or jukebox. Oh, please, Chisel. We have a band. There's a band there. I just changed screens. There's a band there. They're around the corner. We don't do DJs or jukebox here. We do a real live band. Let me see here. It looks like Nerd Boy might be sparking some conversation with a couple ladies here. His bromance might go weird. This guy here, he's just awkward. And now, he's making friends with weird hat guy. Or, well, I would say weird hat guy. Interesting hat guy. Banded hat guy. We'll talk to him. He's got a band on his hat. Ladies down here, I'll circle them with my cursor. They're in a group and they have zero interest in this band at all. They just want to hang out with their clique right now. They don't want to hook up. And then this girl here, we're going to keep an eye on her with Funky Shirt Girl. Well, she's just kind of doing her thing. She's got some interesting moves. Everyone tonight has some interesting dance moves, but I wouldn't say anything is great. I haven't seen anything popping. If you remember last night we had another super tall guy just came in. Did he? Oh, I missed another super tall guy. Hang on. Let me take a closer look. Oh, this guy is starting to really get into a weird hat guy. What was that move there? Was he just doing the fishing reel? Was he reeling in a fish there? That was an interesting move there. I kind of like it. That was something. Definitely something. Whoa! This guy's going to injure himself. Be careful, sir. Holy cow. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on Banded Hat Guy. Oh, I think he just tore something. He's walking off. He's going to get medical relief. Thank goodness. Oh boy. No, what's this dude doing? What are we doing here? That's not illegal. You can't do that. I don't know what he's doing. Nerd guy's bothering me a little bit. Here's Just J Hip right here. I was pointed out earlier. Just J Hip is in the pink shirt. I circled that for you. That's Just J Hip having a beverage. I do have to say though, remember, this is BYOB. Just J Hip does not. Oh, you see, Rogue Mama's here. Why didn't I pin the bingo card? Because I don't know what that means, Rogue. When you say pin, I don't know what that means. I can pin it wherever you want me to pin it. I don't know what that means. Send it to me over an X, Rogue, and then I will do what you tell me to do. Oh, I was asleep, Rogue. Why is Rogue Mama so mad at me? Hey, Rogue, will you just hop on the stream with me for a bit and then tell me how to do this stuff and I'll get everything all set up? Rogo. Help me. Help me help you. She said to pin it. I don't know what pin it means. I think she. Okay, hang on. I look at what I have to do. She says I don't know how to do it. Well, then why would you tell me how to do it? Hang on. I'm going to go back to my text messages. But you have to post the first link in your chat and pin it. I don't know what that means. Go into YouTube and pin it. She just keeps saying, go into YouTube and pin it. Being yelled at all the time. What is yelled at me? Let's see. I'm going to hit copy. And then I'm going to give me a sec here, folks. Don't bail on me. I'm actually working here. I'm trying to. I don't know what this means, but I'm trying to pin. Do you mean post it? Do you mean post it? Like post it in my post? I could do that, but she keeps saying the word pin it, and I don't know what that means. But we're going to go to my post for this stream, and we're going to post it in the post. Okay. Videos. I'm working on it, kids. Hey, I'm doing stuff here, kids. Doing stuff. And Rose says, I know it's the only thing I can't do. I'm trying myself. I'm going to do a create post, and I'm putting this in my actual post on my actual screen. And we'll see what that means. I know Rogue. I can't find Star. I've called her. I've texted her. She's a no-show. She's abandoned me. That's why I didn't do a whole lot, because I knew that she was going to be here, and then she's not here, and I'm all frazzled, and now ladies are yelling at me, and everyone's mad at me. I don't want people to do this. All right, consider a poll, yada yada yada. Manage video, and we're getting a post. That's something. It's fine. I will just keep posting it. Rogue says it's fine. She's just going to keep posting it. Okay, thank you, Rogue, because as you know, J Hip gets a little frazzled and he gets scared, and then I feel like Rogue is yelling at me, and then all that stuff happens. But we have a bingo card up here tonight, and we're going to get to it. But yes, you can pull up your bingo cards, but we're not starting yet. We're waiting until Tug is done. You'll have to tell me when Tug is done. Actually, Star had too much ice cream. She might have. See, and then Rugu says, and then Rugu is like, because she knows how helpless just J-Hip is. But Rogue is going to keep posting it in the chat. So you can play bingo. You can copy down the link, and you can play bingo when it becomes that time. My guess is, who's this guy? Why is he holding his phone up to the camera? We can't see your phone when you hold it up to the camera. That's not how this works, sir. It's not how technology works. He's, this is what I don't like. When some clown in the front of the bar sitting here is just trying to get just J-Hip's attention by posting his phone up to the camera just to get just J-Hip to comment on it. Come on, man. Nope. I'm going to the other side of the bar. I want nothing to do with you right now because you've irritated me. Yeah, see, he's trying it again. Look at this. He's trying it again. He wants just J-Hip to focus on that. And I'm not doing it, weirdo. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it. I'm on the other side of the bar. That's what I know. And Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that guy. He was creeping me out and bothering me. And now, no, I am leaving that dude because he was weird and creeping me out. And now we're going back to this side of the bar because now we have white hat and blue shirt here. And I'm hoping he gets some dance moves. Now, the band's on a break. The band took a break. Tall, nerdy guy still trying to hook up with the ladies, and it might happen. Do you see how he has to bend down to talk to them? That's why I'm glad I'm not tall. That would be awkward to have to bend over all the time just to be a part of a conversation. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. No, not at all. Yeah, dude, that dude's really a nerd. We'll check out Kensington Station in a bit while the band's on a break. We do that sometimes while the band is on a break. We bounce around, and we'll probably go to some other bars. We could check out Sloppy Joe's at some point too. Oh, let me pull them up here. Just so I have them ready. I'll check it out ahead of time just to see. Let's see, live bar cam or live crowd cam. We want live crowd cam, I think, if I remember correctly. Is this the one I want? Oh, wait. Why do they have an ad in here? Jeez Louise. They have an ad over there at Sloppy Joe's. All right, is the ad over? Oh no, we don't want that one. That's not the right one. Like they should label these better. Because this is live crowd cam, but it goes to the outside, whereas the bar cam is the one you want over at Sloppy Joe's. I haven't shared it yet because you have to get through the ads, and I want to see if there's any action going on there before I subject you to that. Let's see if we have any real action. Their cameras are a little grainy over there. That's what I don't like. It is a sit down crowd at this point. There's nobody up and about. There's a few people dancing near the bar. Not a lot going on. Oh, well, hang on. I don't know. We got some bros that are hugging it out. We'll give it some time. That might be worth a watch. That might be worth a watch later. Yes, and Rogo points out it's Saturday night. But yes, Rogue, we will swing over to Kensington if that's what Rogue wants, because I do what Rugu tells me to do. So let's go and check it out over there. You know what's sucky is like last night when Tug did a tug raid over here. We were at Kensington Station, and I was like, oh no, because we were doing depressing stuff over at Kensington, and it was like, no, we just brought this crowd into our depressing stream, and I had to rush back over to the bar because I'm like, no, we can't bring 450 people into this. We have to hurry quickly get out of this situation. Oh, don't worry, Faves. I got this covered. I can bounce around all you want. I have Sloppy Joe's pulled up. It wasn't terrible over there. We're gonna check out here. As you can see, it's gonna be a little slow at Kensington because you see the fuzz is out. Right now it's a little early on, and the fuzz is out, doing their thing, protecting and serving and making sure everyone's doing well. So it's gonna be a little slow at this point in time, only because we got the fuzz there. And I've always said this. That's why we need to defund the police, because here we are. I'm trying to have a wonderful time. Hi, Bobby Bergs. um, I'm trying to have a wonderful time here at Kensington Station, and the fuzz shows up, and they're ruining my stream. So totally defund the police. I'm just kidding. That's not me. I don't say that type of stuff. That was just a joke, because of course, from the sanctity of my own stream. I have to demand certain things. You go away, sirs. We're gonna do another pass by. We're gonna see where Green Cone is located at tonight. I've put 22 years into focusing. Rogue Mama 4, I think just Jay Hipazoo. These people up here, you see these people up here on the top, they're stuck. They're stuck. I think this is where they did some of those sidewalk repairs, and now we got some people stuck in the cement, and they're just stuck there. So, hopefully, the crew will be out on Monday morning to unstick them from their spot. Okay, so that's disappointing. Here we have a bag of trash. Um, Here, this person is lonely, needs a friend. Oh, Denise, I already have a property near Kensington. I'm still working out the closing date, but no, I do have property in Kensington. I also have. No, there's no twerking tonight just yet. We don't do that, Rogue, when the fuzz is around. The fuzz has to leave first. All right. So right now, what we are waiting for is for these gentlemen here to get in their car and drive away. Green cone. Oh my goodness, green cone looks like it's possibly moved. Now another 8 inches, another 8 inches to the right over here, or it's left. Green cone has moved a little bit more. It's the most action I've seen green cone have in the 17 years I've been following Kensington Ave. Denise, you can buy some. It's a good investment. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Debbie, they're stuck. They're stuck, and hopefully we can get them out. Well, I am just surprised at the movement of green cone. Green cone is really becoming a mover. Yes, Rick, it's the fuzz. The fuzz is ruining our live stream. Get in your car, you drive away and head back to the station and go punch out for the night. Your job is done, sir. I will take it from here. Just J Hip. I'll control what's going on at Kensington Station. You don't have to be there. I've got it covered. You should think about, though, I should probably get paid for this because I'm covering it. I got it all covered. If anything goes down here, just change it. Hip will have it. I got all the evidence recorded right here on my live streams. Oh, I like what we got going on here. This guy's got some hand action going on. Let's see if our mailbox is still there. Red mailbox disappeared. It was stolen 3 days ago. Oh, yep, mailbox is still here. It looks like it might get a little bit of loving from this lady. Let's see if she ends up plugging it. She's having a conversation with herself. Then that's okay. And then we have this thing here with the lights. One of you in the chat, you need to research this and tell me what this thing here is. I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, Denise, I'm the security. I can handle this. If anything goes down, I'll call the fuzz. They don't have to just stand there all night. Oh, that's right, Denise. You could be talking that street sign. She's like, you're telling me there's no parking here. I'll park here whenever I want. I can park here today. I can park here tomorrow. I can always park here. This is my parking spot. You tell me what to do. You tell me I'm not driving. I'm traveling. I'm traveling. That's what I'm doing. That's what she's saying. It's a holding box for the police. Oh, okay, Debbie Webb. Just give me the answer. It's a holding box for the police. Okay. We got wheelchairs going on. A lot of wheelchair action up in here. This is the wheelchair area of the of the station. That's where they distribute the wheelchairs over there. Debbie says just throw a backpack at the top of the steps and watch how many people will show up. You put a backpack up there. Yeah, anybody will show up and be like, what's going on with this backpack? And then they won't do anything with it. They'll just hover over the top of that backpack and be like, oh, backpack. Oh, backpack. But they won't ever do. They might rummage through it for 12 hours without ever taking anything else. Yeah, that might be why the cops are there. things. Yeah, the fuzz is like we had one mailbox stolen from this area already this week. Green cone is moved. We need to keep an eye on this a little bit closer. Just J Hip has not done a good enough job for all of us. So we're going to investigate this and we're going to stay on top of why Green Cone has moved a total of 34 inches in the last 3 days. No, 24 inches in the last 3 days. They're going to get to the bottom of it. They might dust for prints. We'll see. They might. Oh, they're going to investigate it for hours. They're investigating right now. But look at the investigation going on. They're like, wait, we're on top of that. Whoa, is that girl's hair? Oh, this girl's hair is 4 miles long. Look at that. That's an accomplishment there. Do you think those are like extensions or do you think she just has really long hair? That is weird. This lady has a cane, but I don't think that she needs it. She doesn't seem like she's even using it. She's just hanging out with her cane. Oh, that's odd. That's odd. The experts here. Volstorm just went by. Hi, expert. How are you? You should get in here, expert. I'll send you a link. Just get in here, expert. Hang out with us. Have some fun. We're doing some people watch. It's always fun. Well, welcome the expert. If you want in here, expert, you just let me know and I'll send you a link. You tell me. But thank you for being here, expert, for People Watch Saturday. Okay. Well, we've kind of moved around a little bit. We're going to go back to the bar here in just a little bit. We're going to do one more pass by here. Oh, boy, that guy's got some interesting walk pattern. That's something going on. The fuzz has not moved at all. Apparently, anything that's gone down here is completely acceptable. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Isn't anything can happen, stream. Okay, green cone is still there. That's in its right, not its right place, but it's in its current place. We'll see that. I think the fuzz is going to get ready to leave here in the next 20 minutes. They're just waiting for shift change. And by shift change, I mean they're going to leave and no one else is going to show up. There's a very standard deal there. Expert says, how long are you going to be on? I might in a little bit. Expert. Well, I'll be on for the next, let's see, 3 hours and 11 minutes, probably, at least. I will go ahead and send him a link. So if he wants to pop in at any time, he can. But I will send you a link on X, expert, and you can pop in if you choose, or you can choose not and disappoint everybody. But we will be here for quite some time, expert. It's People Watch. We don't we do this for a while, and it's People Watch. And no, we usually do this for about 4 hours. So I start at 8:30. So yeah, we got 3 hours and 10 minutes, maybe 3 hours and 25 minutes. Anything can happen, expert. I don't control the schedule here. Anything can happen. Dwayne says, come on, expert. Jay needs all the help he can get. I know, after Star banning me and Rugu won't stream with me because she doesn't like me, I guess. Just kidding. We're playing bingo later too, expert. We're playing bingo later too. There's bingo cards that Rugu Mama has shared 1,000,000 times over. Not enough though, but still has shared a lot. And it's anything can happen. And the mailbox is getting leaned up on. I like that. The mailbox gets some use there, a little leaning up as this lady's continuing to have a back and forth with that sign. We're going to head over to the bar now. Let's head over to the bar because we've been here for a while. Stop that. No, don't do that. What did I do? Oh no, I just messed something up. Okay, next thing. Oh, look, we have a bendy guy. A bendy guy, the guy in the white shirt. He went and did his shopping, and now he's trying to figure out what he bought. Oh, boy. Hey, Lisa Hines is here. Hi, Lisa Hines. How are you, everybody? Okay, no, we are going back to the bar. Stop screen. Present screen. See how good I am at this? Remember back in the day when we first started, and just J-Hip couldn't do anything correctly, and now I'm basically a master at this stuff, and I can do it just in time. Debbie graduated in 1974. Well, Debbie, I graduated in 1996, and then I graduated from college in 2001 with my degree in secondary education, with a where I majored in history with a minor in social sciences. So there you go. There you go. Oh, goodness. I like that girl who just came in. The gray dress girl. Ooh, come back. Just J might have another girlfriend. Jay, let me. Oh, hang on. Ruger Mom is here at the stage. Hi, Rogue.
Hey.
How are you doing tonight?
Good.
Good. Well, Star abandoned me. I don't know where she is. I talked to her earlier. She's like, I'm going to take a nap and I'll be back. And
probably still sleeping, maybe?
Yeah, that could be. I've called her and texted her many, many times. I keep calling and calling and calling and calling. Hang on. Let me see if I have her dad's phone number. No, I'm just kidding. So what'd you do today? Did you have a good day? How have you been?
I'm fine. I'm tired, but I had a long week.
Yeah, I hear you. I've been. We did People Watch for 4 hours and 15 minutes last night with Bruce the Moose, and then of course we did our stream this afternoon, which was very successful. And then of course back here bar hopping again tonight and out on the streets. And then yesterday morning, I had morning wrestling, and we did a little People Watch yesterday morning as well. So I can't wait for Sunday because Sunday is stream free J Day. I don't stream on Sunday. So,
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Well, we took that parenting a class 3 days this week too, so I'm like, ugh.
You took a parenting class?
Yeah.
You have to learn how to be a parent?
No. I mean, it's just a helpful class to deal with teenagers.
Oh, okay. I thought, because I was like, I thought you've been a parent for a while. So
Yeah.
I
No,
didn't.
I read the book a long time ago, but as your child grows, they go through stages, and the teenage stage has been delightful.
Okay, yes. Because I was a little confused. Wow, Muscles just walked by. Oh, that's Staff. Okay, he's the bouncer. Okay.
What happened to Jay? You were in the bar.
What?
Weren't you in the bar in the pink shirt?
Yeah, no, I had to step out because I'm streaming. So the Wi-Fi wasn't great in there. Just like the Joseph A. Banks. Sometimes the Wi-Fi goes down a little bit there.
So who's the band tonight? Is it the Playground Fork or
No,
the Ladle?
this is the Storming Pussycats. It's maybe.
Is it really? I'm joking. Is it really?
Oh,
wait, what is Tank Top doing?
Tank Top is just dancing to music. If you haven't noticed by now, I make up a name for every band that's on because I don't know who they are. But tonight is
I thought
tonight is the Storming Pussycats.
I thought the asphalt when you think that was for
just like last night. Remember last night we had the part-time EMTs.
Yes, I thought they were the real band.
Their band was the asphalt spatulas.
Yes.
Rogue, every single Friday and Saturday night, you're going to get Just J Up to give you the name of the band that is definitely not the name of the band.
I felt like you looked it up or something.
Oh,
Oh, look at him again, tank top. What?
yeah.
And then we've got black dress.
What are the chances that Tank Top goes home with a girl tonight?
I think tank top might be with black dress. Well, then you
Oh,
got the lady next to her playing drums on her.
well, no, because I'm going to tell you, Black Dress took money from Nerdy Guy earlier to buy a drink. So she took money from Nerdy Guy. So I think she's here with Nerdy Guy. I don't know why
Oh,
all of a sudden she's hooking up with Tank Top. That's odd.
we've got some bro love down here.
Oh, we always have bro love here. There was a there was a lot of bro love at Sloppy Joe's, but the problem I have with Sloppy Joe's is their camera is a little grainy for my taste. Yeah, expert. Rogue Mama is on expert, but that doesn't mean that you can't pop in whenever you want because we can have multiple people here, expert, up to as many as I believe 10. We're not going to have 10 on. No. Well, maybe. I can't believe Star abandoned me. That's so unlike her.
Yeah,
I mean, I was angry.
she's
No.
probably still sleeping.
It's funny though. Star does stream with me on the week. She doesn't do Friday mornings with me, but no, we did
So
Friday night.
you need to watch these two guys here on the right, the white shirt with the glasses and the blue shirt. Blue shirt is following white shirt, and blue shirt's getting handsy with him, and
Oh,
white shirt keeps turning like he's like trying to get away from him. He like leans, look at him leaning away, and he's
we might have. He's a predator.
but do you see how like he's like the guy's close talking to him, and white shirt's like
He's like, I'm just.
they look he's trying to escape.
He's got a furry chest that he's displaying. He's really displaying, or is that a T-shirt? I think it might be a really furry chest. I do too, but I don't display it. and Tank Top, it's just he's not getting a friend here. He's putting out a weird vibe. I think it's because of the camo shorts
With
and
the Dolphins tank top.
yeah, he's got a whole mess going on, and then he's got this green hat on that nothing here is matching. His wife should have dressed him before he
Is he
left.
wearing ducky boots?
I think so. This guy's a mess. He should have been dressed before he left the house. That's for sure. Oh man, this is last night was happening a little bit earlier, but I think on Saturdays it pops off a little bit later, and also when the band is playing, it gets a little bit more hot. But right now the band is taking a break. But Kensington, I can't go back to Kensington until the fuzz leaves. I did call down to Kensington to the non-emergency line and told them to call the fuzz off because I'm streaming, and we'll see if that helps. I do this often.
Surprised you didn't call him like a bomb threat.
I should have, but no, I just called the non-emergency line. I was like, listen, I'm streaming here, and you folks need to get the fuzz and have them go punch out, save some money today, some taxpayer dollars. We got some ladies walking in here. Some ladies walking in. I like it. Sparklies. We got some sparkly dresses coming in. That's pretty amazing. I like that. We had 3 sparkly dresses in a row. And these ladies look like they're ready to party. It's no different though, Rogue, than when we were in Elbow Room last week with fake Megan Fox, and they kept giving us the spinning wheel of death. I called Elbow Room 3 times that night.
Didn't they not pick up though?
During my live stream and kept getting the busy signal. That's how dedicated I am. Just JM has no problem going, Elbow Room, get it together, or I will call you on the phone and we will figure this out together because they may end up being a sponsor of my show. I think. I mean, it because I think they get some of their liquor from the Liquor Beaver Company. So as you can see, it intermeshes right there. Hey, Slug is here. Hi, Slug. Thanks a lump for being here. Oh, Faves. Faves has so much faith in me. And Faves doesn't understand the disappointment that I provide. It says, do you have a link for Elbow Room Patio? I don't know. I don't know where Megan Fox got it. Maybe I'm just stupid. Email it to me. I'll pull it up. But Rogue, let me show you. I'm gonna go there. Um Here is the site, okay?
Mm-hmm.
An app. Do you see a patio anywhere for me to go to? I don't have anything.
Oh.
And I don't know where Megan Fox goes to or anyone else. I don't have anywhere where it tells me to go to a patio. And
Is it on YouTube too?
maybe I could, I'll try pulling that up too. But yeah, that could be it. Maybe hang on. Elbow Room, Florida.
There is one. Hold on, I found it.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm there.
Let me get the. I can put the link in private chat.
No, I already got
You
beach.
already found it?
Yeah, beach cam, band cam, patio cam. Okay, now we're going. I'm not seeing that completely useless. I can sometimes do some stuff. Okay, so we got that. I don't see a whole lot of excitement on patio cam. Yeah, well, we're not gonna rush over there, but there's okay, but I do have it now. Okay, now I get where everyone's at because I was feeling so stupid I couldn't find it, but they weren't on the same website as me. I was doing a website where I could bounce around a whole bunch of cool stuff, and they were going to the direct Elbow Room website. I hear someone in the background. What's going on? Hey, Buck Naked's here. You can just catch the top of Bernie Sanders' head at the corner of the bar. Corner of the bar. Okay, well, let's see what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't see it, but I do see. It's possible. We've got some new ladies walking in. They're forming a posse here. This is what they call this, a posse. And they're going to plan out their night. This girl looks kind of adorable. We can hang out.
So this is like an old people bar.
It wasn't last night. Last night it was hopping with the
Really?
kids. Yes. And
It's
it
like all middle aged. It's like I mean, I don't go to bars anymore.
me neither. No, I haven't been to
Like
uh
I mean, like I know my dad did and stuff, but it's I don't know.
yeah, no, I used to go to bars when my younger brother was alive. We would go to the bar and we would play darts in the afternoon on a weekday. Like
It's probably because I was a bartender for a while when I was in college, and I mean, I used to go to the bar and clubs and stuff when I was like in my early 20s, but
yeah, I didn't do it. I don't do it in my 40s.
no. I'm thinking like I'm too tired for this.
The last time I think I went to the bar, we were doing our fantasy football draft. So it was a bunch of nerdy dudes hanging around doing our draft, but it was at my brother's bar, my older brother's bar. And so we had the whole section to ourselves where we were hanging out. So,
Wait, is that right, Bone Crusher? Right there?
oh,
Going up?
that who just left the screen?
Yeah.
That might have been Boner Crusher. And if so, we'll send that address over to Jeremy House so he can get him.
You can serve him in an elbow.
Yeah, it's weird. Actually, it feels weird to me that like Jeremy Hells pops into my chat on Wednesdays and Saturdays because I'm literally such a small stream. I mean, I've been around for 3 months with almost 2,700 subs, and yet for some reason in this whole what the hell's deal, just J Hip is like one of the major focuses of the attack. It's like Megan Fox and just J Hip. Everyone else,
Well, they didn't mention you last week, did they?
I don't think so.
I
They,
mean, it was really boring on Wednesday.
yeah, they
Like,
just alluded to everyone who's related to
I
the.
mean, we're all getting sued. I saw that. Like anybody who reported uh his AI porn,
And I didn't report anything. I
I
because
did.
I knew somebody else did, so I was like, I don't need to do anything
I
because
usually don't, but it was a friend. Like you put that kind of a picture of my friend with dildos, and
yeah, yeah. So
I made an effort. I'm a good friend, but yeah, I'm not gonna get sued off of it, buddy.
are you
Section 2.
suggesting? Wait, are you suggesting I'm a bad friend because I didn't because I knew somebody else did? So I was like, oh, yeah.
Well, I think isn't it the more people that do it, the more likely they're.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was just like, I woke up.
It depends on what you're doing. Like if it's a copyright strike, it's different than like reporting.
Okay, yeah. Because see, here's what happens a lot of times. Just J Hip is fast asleep because I work overnight, and then I wake up to 118 text messages. I'm like, I don't know that I can scroll down. Your mom says, Jay, you're not in real time. I don't know what that means. I'm not?
I didn't say that.
No, no, your mom said that.
Oh,
Not your mom. I mean, it says I'm not in real time. I think I'm in real time. Oh, hang on. Maybe at the bar I'm not in real time. Oh, I see what you're saying. We'll fast forward. Yeah, I'm not in real time. Oh, it's crazy now. Wow, you're right, your mom. Jeez Louise.
so
Thank you.
where is this in Florida?
Yeah, this is Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where I visit all the time. It's my old stomping grounds. Never been there before. But it's Fort Lauderdale,
Oh,
Florida.
we've got the band up. Look. Oh, the black dress girl is the singer.
Oh yeah, she is the singer. Might be a girlfriend for me at some point. When Laura Owens told me, even though she's having my 7 babies, that I could have side chicks while she's doing her time. So we can still hook just Jay up. I know there's a pole dancing minister that might be interested, but she seems a little noisy. But we're gonna try.
She's got some baggage too.
A little baggage, but it's a loving family down there in Florida. It's this little tiny loving family.
Are you going to go move into the barn dominium?
I think so, as long as the blue bucket's still there. I like the shit shack.
Go help out with the turtles?
I don't know if there's actually turtles there or not, but I still question that. But I like up here in the top left here.
Yeah, pump.
Here are jamming. I mean, it was almost like some headbanging at one point. They're gonna have to be careful so they don't get injured.
So on the watch the plaid shirt, tall plaid shirt. That's the singer's something.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
why
just,
I'm not as into it because he's like seen this a million
but
times.
look at the way he's dancing.
Yeah, he's like I Storm and
Oh, we
Pussy.
got some making out.
Oh, we do have some making out here. Yeah, he's like, I've seen Storm and Pussycats all the time. And this isn't my first rodeo. I do this 4 times a
And then I feel bad for the one black guy in the room.
week. Well, I sent him over from. No, I can't say that. I can't. So I can't say I sent him from Kensington Station. I was talking about diversity the other night, and I said I'm going to bus people in from Kensington.
Yeah.
But no, it's not him. I did not bus him in. Okay, sorry. That's so wow. This one's getting taken down. Well, like Camo Hat Girl, she's interesting. She's also 48 feet tall, and she just passed her hat off. So she's like, "You wear this hat now, and I'm going
And is
to."
she wearing pants? Or is that a dress?
No, that's a dress. think.
And she's bending over.
Bending over, and now she's going to put her hair up in a thingy. And is she going to take her hat back? I don't know. She was that like is oh yeah. See, she's a hat holder. She's like, you hold my hat. I'm working on this deal.
That's an interesting outfit.
It's, it's a lot of interesting outfits. I like a lot of people are throwing up the rock and roll fingers here. They're throwing up the horns. I think they call that. This is a wild crowd compared to last night. Last night, see, I was really impressed because last night we had Fuzzy Top Girl, and I hope Fuzzy Top Girl comes back. Thank you, your mom, for letting me know I wasn't in real time. I didn't realize that. See, my people are looking out for me. Going, Jay, just move forward.
They're shouting for you, Jay. They're going, Jay, 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 Jay.
Well, and that's the thing. Now that it's public down there at the Elbow Room, where these people know, even though they're on camera every night, now they know they're being pointed out by Just Jay Hip. They're even more excited because they have signs posted like you may end up on Just Jay Hip stream. It's all over the bar.
Are those signs that you mailed to them?
I don't know.
Oh, there's the pink guy, pink shirt.
Yeah, J Hip has just entered the building again. These two girls here, that is some close talking. Like,
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was. Now look at they're fighting.
they might make out at some point because sometimes when you fight, you have to have the make out. And here you see just J Hip is starting to get into it down here. This is my first time that I've been in the bar in pink shirt. That's just J Hip. I haven't actually.
Is that girl? Oh no, it's a dress. I thought she was wearing pajama pants.
Actually, this might be vomit. I'm looking at the hair.
I was thinking the hair too. It was looking a little vomity on the sides.
But now that you got a haircut, I can't say. See, I've taught Vomit some lessons. I've been like, listen, Vomit, when you're a gentleman, you get your haircut every 2 weeks. She goes to your house and she cuts your hair, and it costs $30, $15, and $15 tip. And then she comes to your house and cuts your hair every 2 weeks. That's being a man, right? And I think he's like took that to heart, and he's like, I need to grow up. I need to be a gentleman.
Yeah, but he looks like he just took a buzz razor to himself.
Possibly, but it was much better than what he had going.
Yes.
But I tipped my hairdresser a little bit more because she does drive to my house, okay? And so there's a benefit for me there. It's
Is she a relative?
no. I've known her since high school, and during COVID, she started cutting my hair because I couldn't go get a haircut. And now she's just been doing it for years, 4 or 5 years. Oh, sorry about that. All right. I like.
Oh wait, black dress isn't the singer. There she is again.
Oh, okay. No, she's not. She's not the singer. Okay, so for Storming Pussycats, it's a different singer for Storming Pussycats. And check out their new album that just dropped. If there's one out there, this will be exciting when people go type into their computer Storming Pussycats, if that's a band and if they have a new album.
Do we have a backstory for the Storming Pussycats?
Sorry.
You muted yourself.
No, I had to cough. There is a backstory. Storming Pussycats started 28 years ago. Actually, when they were in their teens, they broke up for 15 years while they went in different directions, different paths. The lead singer, she became like a, what do you call that? Like an artist, like a painter. And she started doing some other things, but then recently, in the last 5 years, they decided to get back together, where they would storm all those Pussycats together. And they did have, this is sad news, their original drummer passed away. He was hit by a vehicle.
He lives on the side of the road.
Yeah, and asphalt spatula that actually collected. So there's the connection of why you had asphalt spatula last night and storming pussycats tonight, is because of that connection. They actually collected them off the roadside, and they do have a new drummer. His name is Todd Anonymous, and they've got it back together now. It's just taken a while, and it's gone a wild ride for storming pussycats. Uh, I've completely destroyed this entire band's show, or maybe I've helped them. I don't
I
know.
think we lost the feed or something. It's frozen.
It's
Oh,
frozen.
no, never mind. No, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Okay, because see, this guy's still swaying. He's got
Yeah.
one move, it's the sway. And occasionally he'll bend over at a 45-degree angle, 90-degree angle, just to hear somebody talk because he's 24 feet tall. I don't know if you know this, Rogue. They actually, when he mentioned he was going to come tonight to the show, they actually had to heighten the ceiling for him. So,
Yeah, especially those fans.
oh, here down here, this girl might be one of our beer holders. Is Tug still going? Are we starting bingo yet? Are we anywhere near Tug being done?
Is it a bro hug we got there?
Oh, there's always a bro hug. There's more than a bro hug there. Are you talking about these two guys?
Yeah.
They're buddies. They're best friends. He likes tall camel girl.
I think white shirt guy definitely escaped.
Yeah, well, I would have escaped as well. Oh, wow. Just J Hip might have a new girlfriend down here on the bottom. She's interesting.
No, just he's here with another woman who's older.
Who is?
Just J Hip.
No, just J. Is she older? No, I'm talking about this girl here.
Oh,
This down here at the bottom. Shirtless. She's
wearing a bathing suit.
she might be my new thing here while Laura Owens gets locked away. I might work out, but she might be with this girl. I don't know. They seem very chummy, which I'm okay with. Oh, he went ranting when I came over. Oh, he still has super chats to do. Okay, so he's still got super chats to do. So Tug's going to be on for another 48 hours because he has super chats to do.
Oh, wait. So the white top girl looks like she's wearing mid-calf cowgirl boots.
Yeah, it does. It does. Those are popular for white tops. If you're doing white tops, if you're out and about road, just so you know, if you're wearing a white top, you go with the mid cowgirl boots, and then you always hang out with a black top. And because see, black top is a little less attractive, so it makes her stand out more. Which tells me if I was close up, there would probably be flaws there, because she picked a lesser to go out with and said, "You come out with me, so I'll stand out."
I
But
think these guys here are trying to hit on those girls.
oh, they pulled up quickly. They're like,
Yeah. And then they stopped and started look.
Here's what you do. All right, Rogue. So I can give you the men mentality here. What you do is you pull up close by, and then you start trying to say things that might sound funny, right, or entertaining, and see if they catch on and be like, "Oh, this guy's funny."
Well,
And
they look like they're about to start grinding up on them.
oh, well, they might. I would. No. And that's how just JF ends up in prison.
Well, back when I was in college, you could actually do that.
Yeah, it was anything goes. But now, what's going on here with Blue Shirt? Blue Shirt is
Is
the
that a
haircut.
woman or is that a guy or a girl?
This is a dude, I think, with the worst haircut ever because he's not
It's like a Brady Bunch haircut.
Yeah, he's grinding on this girl in front of him. So he came with somebody, because I don't think it's two ladies. And
You never know these days.
that is the worst.
Like the front is like sticking straight out. It's like it's not even. I thought it was Surfer Boy, but it's like a. I don't even know.
Oh, this is bad. That is a bad haircut, sir. Hold on. I'm going to call it down to elbow room. And
That's very close up.
I'm going to let them know that he needs an in-house haircut. In fact, hang on, let me call Sheila. I'm sending Sheila down to Florida
Look
to give him a haircut. Oh, we got Hoppy Guy. We got Hoppy Guy on the left. That he's doing that to Australian hip hop.
And then we have like these rocker chicks in the front who they're gonna start a mosh pit.
Let me take a look. Up here, the mosh pit girls.
Yeah.
They're a dangerous bunch.
Okay, so I really want Blue Shirt to come closer to the camera so I could check out the hair.
A blue shirt will come closer to the camera at some point in time. I can promise you that.
I mean, he looks like he's rubbing his head on her.
Be careful, sir. If you spill that drink, it ends up on her head. So, when you raise your glass like that, you don't do it over the girl's head, because then it ends up on her at some point in time. This guy here, Stripy Shirt's got some new moves. He was doing. It's funny because he does like a little dance for like 11 seconds, and he's like, "That's it for me. I'm gonna bow out for just a little bit, take a break." Oh, he's cute.
Oh, I
This
wish
one,
we could hear what songs we're playing.
I'll try one more time since I'm over here.
No, I don't think they will because you get copyright.
Well, every single stream I do gets copyright. have you not seen me do Friday morning backyard wrestling? Every single one is demonetized, which I don't care, because there's like 400 views, so I don't care. But no, every single one is demonetized because I grab 5 seconds of sound, and it's like I stopped it as soon as I heard the sound. I stopped it. YouTube's like, "Nope, that's it for you, dude." So. But no, I did hear that Tug is doing super chats, so he should be done in about 4 to 7 hours. Because
He's got bangs.
now we get to see a front side of him.
He's got bangs.
Yeah, this dude, he's interesting. I think he's at the wrong place. Woodstock is a little further to the north, sir. You're in the wrong place. I like
it's got the Surfer Boy look, but I've just
this girl here, I've noticed her since the beginning. She's had some weird on and off dance moves.
well,
Boy, he's getting closer. We're closer to our boy here. I'm gonna say I'm not fond of his girl. But I also can't say he could do better. Not with that haircut. I can't say he could do better. That's for sure. Let's see what Debbie Baker say. JJ and Papa, the three guys at the bar are trying to get their buzz on before grinding with the three in front of them. That could happen. And Debbie said, last week when I went to this bar, I was going to surprise you. I was going to wave at all of you once I found the camera, but they kept sending me to the end of the line. After 3 times, I gave up. Debbie, I appreciate it. You keep trying. You keep waving. Rugu. One thing I was going to say, I'm going to find some cameras in maybe your area and maybe some suspect areas, and you could go out and do live reporting for us. The field.
I live in the most boring area in the world.
You could talk to some, because I'm sending some of my chat out to like Kensington in the future, and they're going to do live reporting to talk with some of the local residents of just what's going on with their life and how things are going for them. So that's one of the things that we will be doing in the future is I'm sending my chat into the dangerous place in the world to have conversations with the addicts. So that's what Just J Hip will do for my chat. I need Surfer Boy. I need him to like just get oh boy, a 20-foot tall dude just walked in, hands in the air. Be careful. That ceiling fan will take those fingers off. I like your pick today. I like your pick with the legally liable lips.
Yeah, I got some work done.
You got 48 pounds of Botox added in. That's
got some lip filler and found my felt eyelashes.
I couldn't believe when you sent me that how inningly.
When we were talking about, well, that's a trade secret, but when we were talking about like what somebody could wear to look like that, I remember I was like thinking, oh yeah, the felt eyelashes like the Muppets have, and then I just remembered this Muppet. I was like, oh my God.
It is identical. And I was like, I can't believe, because I totally forgot about that Muppet. And I was like, I cannot believe they based an entire Muppet on her.
Well, and there was one where, and I couldn't find, I saw it, but I didn't get it right away, and I can't find it again. There was one with this Muppet with headphones on, like the big earphones like she wears.
Yeah.
But I mean, then we found those lovely songs and
if you guys, and I didn't share, I should have shared links. We could do that in the future, but she is a musical artist, and she has the best song out there. Legally Liable Lips is a musician, and she has some of the best music ever available. I listened to all 4 tracks that you sent me.
Let me find them and I'll post them in chat.
Yeah, because I listened to all 4 tracks of, I believe, her 3rd album.
I don't even remember the album. I gotta find it.
It was so good. I might have it too here. Hang on, I'm gonna pull it.
I found it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you do it. But no, if you want to go watch,
she has 4 videos and 3 subscribers. Here, I'll post the link to her.
Now listen, I want to set up. I want to set her up for success. All right.
Should we all go subscribe to her other channel?
No, I'm not setting her up for that. I'm saying this was some of the best music I've ever heard in my life over the course of the 4 minutes or 12 minutes I was listening to her 4 songs. It was the best music I heard if you take out any other music I've ever heard in my life.
I was a little creeped out because it says in the corner Clara's Playroom, and I'm just like, who's Clara?
I don't know. It's really creepy, but Legally Liable Lips is also a musician, turned attorney, turned retire, turned PR, and now a journalistic investigative, and a YouTube content creator as well. And it's going well for her. I wouldn't say it's going as well as this for Just J-Hip, but it's going. Oh my goodness, hang on. Down here, I think Greg Gutfeld is there. No, that's not Greg Gutfeld. Okay, sorry. It was looking similar.
It's like Surfer Boy is like totally reading my mind. Oh, there's Tank Top Guy. He's like right up in the camera and I can see the hair and I just don't understand it.
Well, no, he I think has his earpods and he's listening to Just J-Hip.
Oh. Okay, dude, can you look up at the camera and blink?
Yes, look up at the camera and just give us a little wink, please, sir. There's a little delay on the YouTube, so it'll take him a second to get that and to do it.
Somebody's got a yellow shirt back here.
That is the worst haircut ever.
It's like I can't like.
Do you remember? I don't know if you remember back in the day that the Shaggy dog, where the guy turned into a Shaggy dog.
Yeah.
But it was the original. And that's kind of what he looked like. when he was transforming into
Yeah.
the dog.
He's reminding me of an older Brady Bunch. Like when the Brady Bunch kids, the boys got older, they had those haircuts in the
Yeah,
70s.
yeah, definitely.
And then we got, oh, look at the leather skirt.
Oh, well, I haven't seen a leather skirt.
No, the pink shiny top. She's
Yeah,
got a leather skirt on and
down here, leather skirt, and she's got, oh, yeah, she's got some,
some big tatas there.
yeah, she's got, well, and now Sparkly is just like, let's just get it going right now. Let's start jamming. Let's see what
I
her,
mean, they look like they're dressed up for New York City
yeah,
or
well,
for Kensington Square.
oh, look at her phone. She's got it pointed up. It says, oh, she's watching Just J Hip. It says right there on her phone that nobody can see. They don't understand how cameras work, but but nobody can see your phone, dummy. But out of the group, I'm going to say Pink Top right now is the best one. Oh, Jersey Girls entered. This is she's number 99 over here. I'm circling her. She's number 99. She's wearing a jersey. I don't know what team she plays for. But Storming Pussycats is really just rocked out that song. And the crowd went a little wild on that one. That was crazy. That was crazy. Hey, maybe Nona's here and she's having a rage-filled moment. No, maybe not. You settle down there. And Gail Jenkins is here. Hi, Gail. Pink shirt, blow a kiss to Jay. Pink shirt will blow a kiss to Jay because I'm telling her to, and I swear, everyone in this bar has an AirPod in there. Oh, I think they're almost all listening to Just Jay. That's standard. I don't know that that's standard. And what happened to the expert? I thought he wanted to hop in. Oh, wait, hang on. I got a message. What's my message say? It says, I'm really a horrible guest. Well, okay. Well, that's cool. Get in here.
I mean, does he know what show this is?
Like he's completely confused. Like, does
Like
he not
he,
know what we're doing over here? There's no formula.
oh, that plaid shirt guy almost hit his head on the fan.
Yeah, plaid shirt guy. I like plaid shirt guy. I feel like he might be a fun hang. Like if we were out there and he was my CPA and he was doing my taxes, I feel like we'd have a good time. Like all of a sudden he's just become my accountant, and that's just I've just named this entire guy's life right now. He's an accountant, so there you go. Bunsen says Tug is going off low. Well, I don't know what that means. Is he going offline or is he going?
No, it sounds like one of the anti, uh, what do we call him? Guapo showed up in the chat.
Oh,
What do we call him? I forget. That boy.
yeah, Guano's there. Guano's there. That boy.
And I guess he made Tug mad.
Oh boy, he made Tug mad.
I don't know why he'd go in Tug's chat, but he is recovering from knee surgery, so he's probably on a bunch of like painkillers, maybe.
Yeah, pile of guano they called him, and apparently he's in his chat. And if he shows up in my chat, guess what, sir? We're just bar hopping right now and doing our thing. And if you come over here, I'm heading straight over to Kensington Ave where you belong.
Perfectly welcome as long as he's not a you know what.
I mean, he can be whatever he wants in the Just J Hip chat because my chat's focused on fun tonight. We're not focused on any of the what the hell stuff unless we're just making some snidey merch for fun. I did want to point out pink dress here. I hadn't noticed her before. I like that. I like that dress actually. That's something. Ooh, we had a lady last night. Do you remember the lady in the romper rug?
I vaguely. I didn't see her because I had my glasses off, but I remember you guys talking about it.
Yeah, we were discussing how you go to the restroom.
Yeah.
The romper. That seems like a tough one. And I had told the chat last night because between Pillow Sham and Romper, I had tested them both out for 24 hours. And I'll tell you right now, romper was not the easiest way to go to the bathroom compared to the pillow sham dress. So I would definitely suggest that.
Oh yes, the dresses are so much easier, but anything one piece,
Yeah.
especially if you can't wear a bra with it.
But that,
Yeah.
that's one of the things because I like to test things out for the people. So I'm always like, you know what? I'll go ahead and try both these outfits on for 24 hours. We'll see which one's more comfortable. And yeah, romper was not the way to go, ladies. So that's just my advice to you. Just J Hip helping out. That's what I do. Let me scroll over and see what's going on at Kensington Ave. Oh boy, she's not doing well. It's odd when I'm like, she, she's got the bendy hop going on there. That's an odd one. We were
Well, I
on.
think those are the horse tranks, the people that are bent over and just kind of like swaying. I think those are the people that are taking the horse tranks.
Yeah, we had one lady. It was odd. She was doing a 45-degree angle off to her right side.
Yeah.
So I thought she was working her abs, and she finally moved over where she was holding on to a railing, and she did that for about an hour. And then some gentleman came up and gave her some C batteries and recharged her. And then immediately she stood up and walked off. Just like
That's
a
amazing.
normal person.
Was it a bag of C batteries?
It was. It was. And yeah, she stood up immediately and just walked off. Like,
It was a miracle. I that one night I was watching, I sent you guys the clip where I was watching the guy in the wheelchair 'cause I thought he was going to fall out, but then I see the two, and it was like they were monkeys grooming each other. You know, where monkeys like pick the bugs off and eat them.
well, I just had an expert. I just had an expert to the stage. Expert, how are you, expert?
I'm doing. Oh, sorry, I'm running over a USB cord. Hey, how you guys doing?
I'm doing good. Experts, first time here. Look at this. Now, we've done People Watch. Now, this is my fourth time. I've had Megan Fox, real Megan Fox, fake Fox, Rugu Mama. I've had Starcasm here.
Hey, Rogu Mom.
Hey,
And
How
now
you
I
doing?
have the expert here. And I've also had Rosalind Duke. So this is becoming a pretty popular
Oh, you gotta watch out for the Roz.
Yeah, she can be dangerous, but she's also kind of my surrogate mom. So,
so she's best friend now. She's surrogate mom.
yeah, basically, she tells me what to do. How are you?
Well,
Thanks for joining us for People Watch.
thanks for having me. Appreciate you.
You bet.
How you guys doing? You having a good weekend?
Oh, we're having a good week. Expert, we did People Watch on Friday night. And then I do the What the Hells Make Fun of Everybody Saturday afternoon. And Jeremy Hells showed up in my chat as always. And then we're back to doing People Watch again tonight, which we do on Fridays and Saturdays. And we have a raucous crowd here. We're at the Elbow Room in Fort Lauderdale in Bunsen. Rockinstone just gave me a $5 super chat. Thank you for the $5, Bunsen Rockinstone, who needed this stream like he needs. Yeah, well, I don't know something. Thank you, Bunsen. We have no
fiber in the diet.
Yeah. No cowbell, sad cowbell. Got black. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
Rick somewhere.
I saw you were doing your coin pushers on Wednesday, and I was off work on Wednesday, but it had been a long day for me. But no, I was messing with you on Wednesday because I like the coin pushers. That's a good little string you got there.
Yeah, that's found that last year when I found all the Hales people, that whole thing happened. And then of course the Hale stuff just became a lot of drama, and that a lot of people didn't want. Drama's bad. You gotta stay away from drama. No llamas around me. I'm an anti-llama person. So anyway, the people that didn't want all the drama were like, hey, like, you keep doing this. Like, I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, it's easy, it's fun, it's hypnotic though. Also, I've gotten addicted to it because of the I think maybe I'm a closeted gambler.
Yeah,
and the casino noises get to you.
Well, and that's one of the things I think that a lot of people didn't understand. and I don't know why people aren't doing this now with People Watch. This is a very easy stream for me. I pull up this stream and I can pop around to a few different cams, but I don't have to prep for this. There's nothing going on here that I have to prep. Like
Wait, you prep for shows?
When I do the what the hell stuff, I have to prep. I have to do work for it.
Oh.
And I only do those 2 days a week. But for these other ones, no, I do Friday mornings. I do Tennessee backyard wrestling, where I cover that channel. And we're going.
That's cool. I hadn't heard of that. Micro wrestling's right up the street. Now that's I'd like to get involved with that.
Oh, yeah.
I want the micro wrestlers to replace everybody who hangs out on Friday night. So there'll be like a micro Valhalla, micro Diva.
You gotta find their. Oh man, their mini me.
Yeah, well, basically, like a real life Lego me, maybe.
Well, next year when you have Dollywood, next year, not this year, but next year, you'll have to give me a heads up, and I will be there. And we'll see if I'm still around and if I still have a channel.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. That's the beauty of it. Anybody can come. I mean, it's a public place. Now, Friday night's a closed venue, so that is that way we keep the riffraff out. So
but next year when I have a little bit more notice, I mean, I've only had our channel for 3 months, so it wasn't a thing on my radar. I didn't know it was a thing because I just started a few months ago. In fact, it was on your stream.
You've never heard Dollywood before?
Well, it was on your stream, Expert, where it was.
Dollywood's a big place. Dolly Parton.
Well, no, I've heard of Dollywood. I didn't know that they did a thing there. And it was on your stream where White Rabbit announced that I was doing my very first stream, and then Shizzy was like, I'm going to send everyone over and redirect to your very first stream. And then it was a disaster.
That's cool.
And I nearly shut down my entire channel and disappeared and deleted myself because it was so bad. But we've recovered since then. And
we have to drag him back in.
Yeah,
when he's feeling down, we have to give him tough love.
So sometimes
tough love means that you're mean.
No, it means that I told him once he's in, he can't leave.
Yeah, I'm stuck here. I'm here forever, and there's nothing I can do about it.
You have to apply to leave the friend group.
Oh.
And get your application.
Good. I'm glad I'm not a friend.
Well, this is Jay Anon over here. This is Jay Anon. That's our group. And yes, girls, and they handle everything because I'm completely worthless at YouTube. Except I don't mute myself as often as you do, Expert. I'll tell you that.
You what now? You don't mute yourself as often as I do?
Yeah, you are a classic muter.
Well, I mean, I get in trouble, you play with the tip, that's what things happen. And but no, StreamYard's been acting up on my end. Like yesterday, I tried to go live and it wouldn't let you. It was like
no, because it's so fun because I'll never tell anybody. Like when Vices or MGLR, someone's been muted, my mouth is shut. I'm going to sit there and watch that mute go on for 30 minutes if I can. I don't want to give anyone a hint.
I'm pretty sure that all the good stuff I've ever said, I was muted for.
Yeah, I'm always angry when someone in the chat's like, you're muted. And I'm like, what you tell him for? Just let him do his thing.
I won't lie. I think my favorite mute though was when Mike Volpe muted himself on his panel and he thought he was talking with people, and it was literally for over 2 minutes before.
See, Rugo, what was so funny though? Did you catch the part where they were trying to play the video for 20 minutes and nobody could get the video to work? And finally, Dick Lickerman steps in and he's like, well, I'll just show some of my revenge corn. It's like,
no, I haven't been watching them a lot. They've been boring.
I have to watch for these people. That's what I do.
Who's doing what now?
It's a long story, a little backstory. It was a what the hell's thing, a little backstory there.
It was research. We were researching
some research that we did. And Maybe not, says Jay got muted yesterday until we reached 200 on hate. You know, I have to get 200. Yes, I will mute myself if I don't get 200 likes per stream. So we'll hang out here until we get.
Wow, you're big time, man. This is big time.
Wow. Never had a stream without 200 likes. I mean,
that's awesome, man. I mean, I still have videos that people have never watched. So, but I mean,
I'm just kidding.
I've got 2,000 videos though. And,
on my
when I started, there was no such thing as streaming. You had to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours to be able to stream.
My
no stream yards.
You know, my start expert
back in my day, 3 years ago. Back in my day.
My start expert was a little bit different, though. I got off to a really good start with one stream that got picked up by Megan and Tug. They loved it. And no, I mean, I was monetized in like 3-4 weeks.
Well, it's because you're an astroturfer.
What's that?
It's because you're an astroturfer.
Yeah, I know. I got monetized very quickly. I mean, it was my third stream where Megan and Tug shared it, and by the end of their stream, I already had 1,000 subs, and I pretty much had my watch time. So it wasn't a lot of effort, and I didn't know that that's how it normally doesn't work. I didn't know
3 videos a day, every day for 9 months.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought, oh, that's how it works for everybody. I didn't know that normally you have to spend, 9 months before you get monetized or something. So it was a little different for me. We got a couple boys saying,
that's what I call YouTube famous. Like, you get a lot of people, they'll do a short. That's Law and Lumber did that. He did a short, and he got like 100,000 views on it, and like he had all the subs needed. Like after his first doing one short, it's crazy.
Yeah. So no, I got very lucky in my stream because I thought I'd probably be doing this for 3 months and I'd have 120 subscribers. I'd get bored and quit and be like, well, that's it for me. And instead, now I can't quit. I'm stuck in because I'm enjoying it. I love it. People watch is great. And also on top of that, we have these two dudes here in the middle. We have Ponytail and this guy, and these are best buds, and they are hanging out. And I wouldn't feel.
Nick Ricader just sat down at the bar.
Yes, he just sat down. This one over here.
Is that Alice Cooper?
Alice Cooper's here. Oh my god! Bingo.
Did I put him on the bingo card?
I don't know because Tug hasn't ended yet. He ended. He hasn't redirected over to me yet. Good. He wouldn't redirect to somebody else, would he? I would think so. He's my best friend. But no, here is Alice Cooper's here. He's this is worn out Alice Cooper. The other Alice Cooper was more in his 80s.
I don't know, man. Have you seen Alice Cooper lately?
Yeah,
that guy was like came out with pickle jar.
And then here's my girlfriend at the bottom. We have been hanging out for a while.
Alice Cooper is on the bingo card.
Okay.
Not that we're playing bingo, but
not that we're playing yet. We have 3 more hours to go, folks. This isn't ending or 2 more. I don't know. We got 3 more hours to go here. Is Tug still going? That can't be a thing. I'm gonna go over and check. Because now I'm disturbed because that's really long for Tug to go.
Oh, yes. His channel.
No, he's still alive. Maybe I'll send him a message. Be like, Tug, it's just Jay Hip's time now. Because normally Tug works around my schedule. A lot of times he'll be like, "Oh, just Jay Hip's going around 8:30, so I better pop off around 9." Expert, he just not. That's just a joke.
Do I?
Nothing. You're fine. Oh, Gail said,
I'm so confused.
No, you're fine. You should be confused. You're always confused. I've watched your stream a million times. Tug is on a real roll tonight. He yelled. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to watch that one in the future. This band expert is called Storming Pussycats. They've been around for over 20 years, but they did take a break in the middle, and their drummer passed away recently, and so they did have to replace their drummer. But this is Stormy Pussycats is the band. There is no sound though, so you'll have to just imagine.
Hold on a second. They look like a full band.
Experts looking up the band. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't understand that I completely just made up the name. And
Yeah, I see Josie and the Pussycats. So yeah.
I've made up the entire backstory of this band.
I don't know. I mean, the copyright's 2024. I thought maybe like this is like a old stream or something. You knew, like you're like actually there at the bar or something. I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
It would be.
Does that guy have a Taco Bell shirt on?
It'd be cool if he did.
The red hat? I think he's got the Yokiro Taco Bell dog shirt.
Oh,
That's what you're doing Saturday night. That's how you pick up the chicks.
Oh, he does. I think he does have a Taco Bell shirt on. Oh, you know what? He works there actually. He is a part-time New York Yankee. So he's on the baseball team part-time. But then when he's not doing that, he is a Taco Bell drive-through employee actually. Oh wait, hang on. I just got some new interesting news, and it turns out he actually makes the tacos. He's the taco maker. So that's amazing.
He's been promoted.
Yeah, he was promoted. He did drive through at once, but now he's been promoted to make the tacos himself. He's okay. So now we have a little bit of extra. His name is Kevin. It's kind of sad if these people knew that they were on the just train and being called out for everything. They wouldn't be there. No, they would. They'd love it. I like the singer of this band. She really rocks out. She's got the back and forth. She really waves the hands. She gets this crowd going, and I do like that. And I also like over here, White Top, my girlfriend. She is really going at it, and she's got her phone. I believe she's texting just J Hip right now with some selfies. I'll wait for those to come through. Thank you, White Top girl. Expert, have you do you do much people watch on your stream? What do you do over there?
Yeah, sometimes I used to. I mean, I've done everything I think at this point, but
Yeah,
like this place though, I found this. I know this bar from Smoke and Scan, whatever. The guy does the live police chases on LA.
Oh yeah, well, Credence and Mikey. I don't know if you ever seen their stream. They share this sometimes at the very end of their streams for like 3 minutes or something while they're doing their closeout. And that's where I caught wind of it. And I was like, I'm going to do an entire stream of this. We can also pop over. Well, Expert, did we go to Kensington yet? Were you hanging out with Kensington yet?
Oh yeah, I've been there before. That's a crazy place, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We can. Let me see if there's anything.
There's a woo girl right there.
Let me see if there's anything going on.
Oh yeah, they're both woo girls. Oh, that's a bachelorette party of woo girls.
Oh yeah, I like the
Rogue Mom, are you a woo girl? I bet you are.
I have no idea what a woo girl is.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
No,
You go to the bar,
don't.
you go to the bar, your friends, you order maybe kamikaze, something like that. You know, you gotta do some shots of something fun, and maybe a buttery nipple. And you get a shot, you go, woo! Wearing cowboy hat, something like that, right?
She does
one.
No cowboy hats. Back in the day, though, I've had a kamikaze in college in a West Virginia bar.
You ever been to a strip club in West Virginia? The girl had her C-section
going on here.
Staples. Well, that was crazy. I'm just kidding. I've never been to West Virginia.
I've never been to a West Virginia strip bar.
Well, if you ever go.
I haven't been to a strip bar in like.
I mean, there was only one bar in my college town.
What?
Well, there was only 3,000 kids in my college, so.
That sounds like the lamest college in the world.
It's really small.
You know what we used to do when
Let
I
me
was
guess, private Christian college.
No, but ironically, it's a university now. No,
Oh, they
it was a public school, and there was
are.
one bar in town, and it was really easy to get in with some scotch
So you're
tape over
from
your
West
driver's.
Virginia. You
No,
work
I
from
went to
West Virginia.
college in West Virginia. I'm from
I
New
mean,
Jersey.
I'm. You know, the Housewives.
No,
Uh,
that was I haven't lived in New Jersey since 2000,
you
but
know,
I grew up there.
what's that?
But I was outside of Philadelphia.
Everything's about. I looked at New Jersey from Philadelphia. I couldn't go over there. They wouldn't let me. What's the who's that? What's that stupid girl's name? Sorry, you may know her. I
Oh,
don't
you
know. What was
mean
the Jersey Shore people? I just know that she
yeah,
was
they were
South Park.
North Jersey, so they were North Jersey. I was South Jersey.
Are you
I
orange by any chance?
No, I'm
Like,
not. I'm very
okay.
red. I'm white or I'm red. But I did spend every summer in Ocean City, New Jersey, which is where it's complete opposite. It's like a dry town. You can't, there's no bars in it. You can't, there's no liquor stores or anything.
I
You know,
like the high fives that's going on in the crowd. And Jumpy Guy here, this is his main move. Is he does Jumpy? He's got the hop. I like it. You got to be careful. He might hit his head on this ceiling fan. And this guy here with his striped tank top.
Oh, what is that spaz move?
We always have a spaz move somewhere. But this guy here creeps me out still. Somebody is going home in the trunk of his car. I
Wh-
can guarantee you that.
Which guy?
This guy here, the creepy guy who's been here for a long time.
Y-
The
Oh,
outfit doesn't.
tank top.
Yeah, tank top.
Snooky.
He's going home with
Snooky, yeah.
somebody in his car. And then this guy
Thanks, Chuck.
here, I guarantee you that he probably wrangles alligators in his free time
See,
based on the ponytail. But I've seen that. The band now is going to take a break. They're a little tired, which is good because nerdy guy over here, he is spent and now he's lost a button on his shirt. He has gone a little crazy because he's unbuttoned one and moved down a button. So I have to point out the things I see here because it's pretty important.
oh,
What?
he's the yellow shirts teaching them to dance.
Yeah, they're practicing. Is what
I
they're.
mean, are they Irish step dancing?
I think so.
Look at their feet.
They're adorable. I hold on. I might have to clip this and make them into an entire part of just
He
Jay
is. He's
watching
claw dancing.
watching these two idiots. But my girlfriend, wait, hang on. Why is she backing up on this dude? Hey,
That's Laura Goodstone.
I don't like this at all. Get off his lap. This is my girlfriend over here. She's
I
my
like beach
side.
shorts guy. Who's he dancing with?
Which one?
Tank top,
Board
the one with
shorts
the
there.
board shorts. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
He's dancing with this girl here who's sitting. So
Well,
it's
that girl on. She's on Twitter. She's not dance. She's not with him.
no, she's watching Just J Hip Live, and she's saying, "Look, you're on the stream. They're talking about you now." And he's like, "Oh, now I'm going to do this little hand twirly thing, and that's going to really impress them, and they're going to stay talking about me." But then we have Yellow Shirt Guy, who's now down 2 buttons, not just one, but now down 2 buttons in the middle. And I will circle him. He's got some serious moves. And by serious, I mean someone needs to check him out. Occasionally, I have to hop back over and make sure we're focusing.
I don't think that guy's there to pick up a check.
No, he's there to show off the moves that he's been practicing
He's like Napoleon Dynamite.
in his bedroom for like 4 weeks. He's like, I'm going to show him. Tonight, I'm going with the moves. And so far, it's not working well for him. Expert in rope. You need to hold down the fort now. This is what happens in the Just J Hip stream. You need to hold down the fort for about 5 minutes because, I have
Do you have to poop?
to take a break. So now It's your stream as I head on mute, and here you're gonna have expert and Ruger Mama holding down the fort for just J Hip. Enjoy, expert. That's what you get with this stream.
Hi. How you
You
doing?
didn't know what you're getting, huh? Usually Star's here.
I don't know who that is.
What?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Starcasm. She's usually on with him. We don't know where she's at.
Well, I don't know who she is. I don't know where she is either. Is this a gay bar? I'm
I
pretty sure
thought
it
so at
is.
first too, no, but it's
I'm
like
pretty sure it is because like there's the transvestites there on the right, and there's no girls, there's no chicks. Like watching guys out is like is really lame, because like guys all girls, it's just
no,
they're
we have.
clones of each other. Anyway, how you been?
I'm good. Oh, Jay's gonna get jealous. His girl's dancing with that guy.
I don't see a girl, so that's
Oh, she's
excellent.
definitely a
Tell me
girl.
about yourself, Rogu Mama. I know
There's
nothing
nothing,
about you.
nothing to tell.
Well, I just found out that you're from West Virginia,
No, I went to
Jersey,
college
or
in West Virginia, but I grew up in New Jersey. But
are you part of the Witness Protection Program? I guess I
no,
shouldn't ask that, should I? Well, I just, you've moved a lot. But that's okay.
I just did not want. Well, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah. Well, we got time. Hey, look, Zach's here, so this may be a gay bar. Zach will be able to tell us. How you doing, Zach? I love that guy. Oh my gosh. So anyway, what else is going on, Rogu? Tell me about
I
you.
went
I know
to a
nothing
parent.
about you. This is the first time we've ever talked.
We have talked on X
Mm-mm. I
a
don't think
couple
so.
times.
I don't remember.
Well,
So go on.
I'm very boring.
Well, how are you boring? I mean, you're
I'm
from New Jersey and West Virginia. Like that is pretty exciting to me. Okay.
well now I live on the West Coast, so
I know. See, look at that.
but I've
What's
been
your
here.
favorite ocean? Are you
Um,
an Atlantic or a Pacific girl?
well, I grew up
Are you
going to Ocean City, New Jersey every
yeah.
summer, so I do prefer that ocean for the summer. However, like for swimming and beach stuff, but like the Oregon coast is beautiful, but it's
A lot of
like
rocks.
it's all rocks, yeah, and you can't
Yeah.
swim.
Yeah. It's weird. It's kind of weird when you first go there.
Yeah, it's well, and
What's
they
your
don't call
favorite?
it they call it the coast. It's we called it the shore back east.
I just call it the beach. What's your favorite Oregon beach?
We go to
Let me think.
Bandon a
You got
lot.
it? No?
I
Okay.
like I like Bandon, but we've been up to us all the way up to Astoria.
Yeah. Right there at the mouth of the Columbia River. Uh, I like Cannon Beach, but I'm a big Goonies fan.
Yeah,
So,
no, we did the whole. We went up and did we camped with our dogs up in Astoria and did the whole Goonies tour and Kindergarten Cop
oh, I was trying to
and
forget. K-Cups up
yeah.
there. Yeah,
So
that's
we've done all that. But that's like really far.
I just got I don't even know the size of. Very upset because I got it. But it's a Tillamook ice cream. Have you ever been to
Oh yeah,
Tillamook, Oregon?
I have. I have been
Yeah,
to the cheese
that's
factory and I bought ice
right.
cream from
That's
it.
right. There you go. So I just got some, and I gotta say, it's a very complicated story. How can someone be upset about the ice cream purchase they make? Only I can.
Did you get the wrong kind?
No, it's just I was like, oh, well, it's cheaper than Bluebell. Yeah, but it's still expensive. And
Yeah.
so I picked it up. I get home, I open it up, I just put my spoon in there, and I go, some guy is smaller than Bluebell too. It's a
Yeah, I
smaller
don't.
size. I'm like, so it probably costs more than Bluebell if it was of equivalent size. And you know what? I gotta say, I like the Bluebell tastes better. That is not a single girl in that line of four right there. That it was not there was not a girl there. Like that one back there, pretending to be a girl in the jorts. She dances like she has a set. between her legs. Anyway,
That
go
I
on.
would,
You were
yeah.
saying?
I don't know. I was just saying I have only had Tillamook ice cream a couple times. I'm not. Yeah, I do like the cheese though. I am a fan of
Yeah,
their
they're good
cheese,
cheese. What's your
especially their
favorite
ex.
kind of cheese?
I like their extra sharp, extra aged,
Cheddar.
really expensive, but white cheddar.
White cheddar.
It
Yeah,
has
that's
to be
amazing.
white.
What's the difference between a white and a yellow cheddar,
I
really?
don't know, but I never
No,
had yellow cheddar growing up. Like
really?
no, and
You guys have all those Jersey cows.
Our American cheese was white. It wasn't yellow.
But yet
So
people are like orange in Jersey.
no, that's up north.
Jersey Shore says that they were orange.
Yeah, up north.
That's all I know about it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't. I didn't tan. I'm white is white.
Well, I think they spray. There's a lot of spraying going
They
on.
might.
Here's what I found though with tanning. If you were tan, I found this at a young age. You go out, and I'm back, by the way. You go out and
That guy's not dancing with a chick, by the way.
he's just by
He's
himself.
He wasn't.
dancing
Wasn't dancing.
by himself.
The chick at the bar was not with him.
But no, here's what I found. You go out, you burn yourself the first day. And then after that, you go right back out and you hit it up and you take in the pain of being already burnt. And that's how it sets in. And that's how you get a good tan.
Yeah, that's definitely not what you want to do because you will get skin cancer.
Yeah, but if you're going to get cancer, that's the best kind.
That is the best kind to get, especially the basal cell, which is what I've had. So, but
It's easy
no,
to detect, right?
yeah, for the most part, it's slow growing, and they either freeze it or they cut it out.
There you
I
go.
like the girls here in the middle. They don't have any moves other than the jump up and down.
So expert does not think that there is a real pair of boobs in this.
No, I'm pretty sure this is a male-only establishment.
It's not. This is not a male-only establishment.
Maybe it's guys' night.
Well, pink
Yeah.
shirt's bothering me. Pink shirt in the middle is bothering me a little bit because I find him creepy.
Wait, what's going on with the black shirt, the braid?
Yeah, hold on.
That's working.
Oh, the flowered shirt guy up here, he is really going at it himself.
What is this chick doing? And she's like waving a tablet over her head.
She's just letting Just J Hip know, I'm here. And she has her group. But yeah, pink shirt guy, he is not into any of the music. He just wants to talk to this girl and eventually take her home in his truck.
Ooh,
Staff is here. Oh boy.
damn.
Damn, Staff.
Somebody goes to the gym.
That's Staff, all right. He's got
He's listening to you. He's got an earpiece in.
He's got an earpiece in. He's like the CIA there. He's like the expert. He's former CIA. And
How you doing, Angie?
Wait, look, wait, why? Here's another one.
oh, I see now there's 59 people here in the chat, and I hope there's 59 likes. I appreciate that.
Are we having a barstool brawl soon?
I think we're going to have a brawl. I'm gonna
The guy there in his grandma's tablecloth right there.
Yeah.
He's got some moves. He's got it set too. Look at the way he holds his feet so far apart.
You know what we had last night? We had a girl wearing. I was watching the other night, and a girl had a furry top on.
That was a dude too.
No, she was definitely not a dude. She had a furry top on, and I was into it. I mean, it looked like it needed to be petted.
He wanted to pet her.
It was furry, and it looked like I just wanted to walk over and just that thing.
Jay's a furry.
Oh, you're a furry? Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
furry.
You should talk to Dictionary Diva. She's amazed by the furry culture.
Oh, is she? Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to.
We need to invite Diva.
I said, hey, Angie.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
hey, Shine.
Go over to Diva. Send her over.
I think Diva would be really, she'd like people watching.
Oh, I think so. Send her.
Oh,
Send her.
yeah.
A link. Send her a link.
It's 11:41.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it's an interesting crowd here tonight versus what we had the other night. Well, let's check out maybe a different
I
angle.
like the Miami Vice kind of. Is that Randy Quaid up there? No, Dennis Quaid, isn't it?
Just
Cousin Eddie.
yeah,
Cousin Eddie
yeah,
with the
that's
little
up there in the
handkerchief.
top left. Yeah, I'll point him out for the audience here. Up here is Cousin Eddie.
Oh my goodness, he's got the leisure suit on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's Leisure Suit Larry.
That's Cousin Eddie. Boy, I can't believe I haven't been able to wake up Starcasm yet. That's crazy. Now I'm starting to get concerned about Starcasm. What's this guy here? I'm circling him with the mustache and the hair. This guy here that I'm circling is the biggest creeper I've ever seen. I know I've seen him in a corn movie.
Calling someone a creeper on a stream where we're watching strangers.
I know. That sounds weird.
Boy, that's the pot calling the kettle black, ain't it? Oh man. Oh.
What we say over here is that's the pot belly calling the kettle fat. At 71 people are now.
Oh look, there's the bachelorette party.
I think Tug might be closing out. Maybe because we're starting to get a boost in the audience here. So Tug might be closing out. He usually does his stream and then he has 3 hours of super chats to get through. Just J Hip doesn't have the same thing over here. I don't have 3 hours of super chats to get through. Oh, we might have. Is this right here? Let's put this out.
Yeah, it's the bachelorette party.
Oh, okay. So that's the bachelorette party. So is she the bachelorette?
Well,
I would
don't
assume
know.
she's
I think
in-
they flip a coin. No.
Yeah, it could be any of them. Yeah. Somebody's going home disappointed at that one. But I do like that this guy here. I do like that Cousin Eddie has the little napkin or thing in his suit. That's impressive. I like that. You don't see that enough. Oh, I like these two in the middle. This girl is really hooking up with maybe this. No, he just lost interest. He said, nah, thanks. Your hair's too short. So he bailed on her and walked away. He's like, we danced for 4 seconds and now I'm actually going to completely leave the bar because I'm done. Thank you, by the way, for being here, expert. I appreciate it.
Oh, hey, thanks for inviting me, man. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, this is our first Just J Hip and expert interaction. I've had Shizzy on my stream before too.
It was Shizzy doesn't sleep.
Yeah, Shizzy was on my stream.
He's actually AI.
He was on just one time, and then he was like, "That's enough for me. I'll never."
No, Shizzy's he's a weirdo.
No, I consider him a very good friend of mine. I really
What?
Dude, don't tell me about Shizzy, man. I've known him since he was born on YouTube. Come on, man. Don't let it be like he's a really good friend. Dude, Shizzy, jeez, man. Shizzy's coming to Dollywood, man. You aren't. See, you guys, you're not that good of a friend with Shizzy. I mean, that guy, he's got to drive 45 minutes to get here.
Guys, there's something going on with board shorts. There's this white tank top, and he's dancing for this girl, and she's got her legs.
Well, the thing is, Shizzy kept inviting me to. He wanted me to, join up in a hotel room with him. And I'm like, Shizzy.
Oh yeah, that's Shizzy. That's him.
He's like, Jay, we'll share a room. I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah, well, would you? I don't know if he told you, but you're gonna share a bed too.
I know that's what scared me. I'm like, no, Shizzy, I don't want to do that with you. And he's like,
remember, he's a bass player.
If you want to participate in, Dollywood, then we're sharing a room together. And I was like, no, Shizzy, no. And I had to keep denying him. I'm like, I'm staying with Rosalind, as always. I'm going with Mom, and I'm staying with Rosalind.
He's in Texas. Oh, I mean, yeah.
Jay, what shade of red lipstick do you like? Well, I like a softer shade of red. Wait, do we have a guy with no? No, he does have a shirt on. I thought this guy had no shirt on in the middle. He's moving through with the crowd.
Where did Angie go? Rosalind Duke, look at you. What are you doing sneaking in here? There you go, Angie.
Rosalind,
that's for you, Angie.
Get in here, Rosalind. People watch with us. Come on, Rosalind.
No, she's doing important stuff. She can't do that.
She's like, I have to work and I have to have stuff in the business. And I'm like, can we focus on just Jay for a change? And instead, Rosalind's like, I have to focus on myself. She's such a pain.
That's an interesting top Pink Girl's got wearing there.
Well, he was a linebacker in high school.
Pink top?
Yeah.
I like pink top there.
You can tell by the shoulders.
This pink top?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
No, the one that just moved out. That wasn't her, was it? No. Yeah, it's not who I was talking about. Sorry.
Yeah, no beer can is going to be held by those ones. Oh, look at this. Cousin Eddie is now dancing. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, of course. You gotta see if he's got the white shoes. He does have white shoes.
Oh, he has the white shoes.
He does. He has the white shoes on, man. It's Cousin Eddie.
He has the white shoes.
But now he's in a bar and he's swing dancing.
I like him. I'm like, well,
then you got yellow shirt behind him that's spazzing out.
Yeah, well, he's all by himself. This guy is just like begging for a friend, but he's like, even if I don't have one, I can still do this by myself.
You're through the movie Failure to Launch.
Oh yeah, I've seen Failure.
Yeah, well, that character that was when the movie came out like 15 years ago. Well, that's him now. He's still selling yachts and living in his parents' bonus room.
Rosalind says Jay's not staying with me in Dollywood. Stop it, Rosalind. Stop it. I was joking. For goodness sake. Should we do bingo starting now? Because it's been a while. I think Tug is done. So I think it's probably safe that we can start bingo if you want to start bingo, Rugu.
Well, you're the show host. I just made the card.
Okay, so here we go. We're starting bingo. Does everyone have their bingo cards loaded? We have our stuff. Don't forget to hit your free space. Expert, you can also open your bingo card if you want.
I don't play games. I don't like to compete.
Well, it's not a competition, but I will tell you, for the first person who tells me they are a winner, all you have to do is tell me what you've received, and then you send me an email with
Is that Howie Mandel?
With your address and what you want from Rosalind Duke's merch shop, and I will send you a gift from Rosalind Duke's merch shop, courtesy of me. All you have to do is pay for shipping. No, I will handle the shipping. I'm not like those other losers. I will handle shipping. But we're starting bingo now.
Do people do that? Oh.
Yes, they do that. The flea bags of What the Hell, the Anti What the Hell's group, they do this thing where they do giveaways. And if you win, you pay for shipping and they send you your free gift minus the shipping. So
Like a Ginsu knife.
so we are starting now. We're starting our bingo now, and you call it out. I'm not calling it out for you. You call it out. I can't sit here and do everything, and I'm running an entire damn stream here. Jesus Christ!
Oh my gosh!
You call them out. We got rap battles. We got Star Mutes J. Well, that's not going to happen because Star didn't bother to show up. Oh, if Jesus shows up, the flea bags. We got jiggle twerking, bro out dance buddies, J Boomer tackle. That'll happen. Mary Lincoln's boobs. Oh, we'll see those. We have some dance offs, some dance battles. We've got it all. So when we see it, you call it out in the chat, and just J will be sure to mention them. You cross them out on your bingo, and if you win a bingo, the first one who calls bingo, you let me know, and I will send you a gift. You choose it from Rosalind Duke's merch shop. You send me on justjhit at google.com. You send me your information, and I will send you a gift. So there you go. Did Jay text you? I text him. But no, Star is fast asleep. She couldn't wake up for tonight. Apparently, she hates me. So that's what happened. Uh, and we can swing back over. I'm going to check it out.
I'm sorry. I do that.
Rosalind,
Really inappropriate in church.
Text Star, Rosalind.
That's the worst.
Oh, hang on.
I've been texting Star and I haven't heard from her.
Hang on 1 second, because I'm going to focus on something here.
Just think, I don't even know who she is. So
This here might be my next girlfriend. I don't know. Look at this. She's part of the wedding party. She's not getting married. I don't see a ring. This here, it might be the next just J Hip, because Laura Owens, I don't know if you know this expert. Laura Owens is my girlfriend. We've been dating for a long time. And she's
seriously, have you talked to her?
Oh, she's having 7 of my babies. 7. But she said while she's away in prison that I can have a chick.
3.5 times?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But she said I can have a side chick while she's in the big house. So that's
Is
why.
she going to jail?
Well, probably. I don't know.
Oh.
I would.
Well, I know she got indicted. I didn't know there's any updates or anything.
No, there's no update. She was indicted. We'll see what happens. But she seems so defiant, like she's digging in her heels, that it would not surprise me if she ends up in jail, because I don't think that there's going to be a plea offer for her, because she's been so defiant from the get-go, that I think if she goes to ask for a plea, they're going to be like, nope, we're going to trial. And so that's why I do think she may serve time because of her own actions. And that's why she was like, you can have a side chick while I'm away for 2 to 4 years. so that's why I'm searching, and we'll see what happens. So let me know in the chat. Keep an eye on things with the bingo, and if you win bingo, you let me know, and I will handle everything from there. But you have to email me, justjhip@google.com, your information if you're a winner at bingo. There can only be one. Don't send me 20 winners, right? Just J Hip doesn't have the finances for 20 winners. We get 1 winner here, maybe 2 at best, okay? Or we can all be. I'm going to swing over, and I'm not going to swing over, but I'm going to look myself and see if there's anything going over at Kensington Station. I'll also check out Sloppy Joe's for you, and I'll check out the patio cans if we're missing anything, because I don't want to disappoint anyone. We got a lady walking in here that I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss There's one walking in there.
This is not a target-rich environment.
No. And as you see, Rugu has continued to send in the bingo cards so everyone has it. Hi, Lisa Hines. Hi, everyone. Hi, Angie. Always Angie. All right. Then, I'm surprised, Rugu, that weirdo here, tank top guy, he's still there. He's by himself. He's still here. He's hanging out by himself now, doing a little back rub bar action, and he's just hanging out by himself. I would get bored.
He's definitely there by himself, and I keep seeing him. He will, when he's up, he'll occasionally follow women.
He didn't come with a friend, which means he's definitely creeping, and he's looking to put someone in his trunk tonight. That's for sure. And I'm worried for this group of ladies in the middle. I'm worried for them because he seems targeting. Like you can see right here, he is targeting this action going on here. And I'm worried.
Oh, hey, Jay, look back screen.
Back screen. I don't know what you mean back screen.
Backstage.
Oh, backstage. I still don't know what you mean backstage.
Look backstage to see if you have a guest to let in.
A little dinged. Oh, jeez.
She normally lets herself in. I normally don't have to do it. So
Not to like
Rosalind, dude.
I gotta go to bed.
Rosalind?
Are you muted?
She muted herself.
She's just intimidating.
Yeah, she doesn't.
She likes to stare.
She doesn't know how to do YouTube like I know how to do YouTube. I'm really good at it, and she's still practicing, but I'm trying to teach her a little bit as we go along. Hopefully, she can figure out the mute button. Let me see if I can mute her. No, I can't do that. So, well, welcome, Rosalind, as a picture for hanging out. complete disaster of Rosalind Duke. Jeez. Expert, you ever had this problem where you jump in on someone else's screen and then you can't talk to anybody?
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Hi, Rosalind. How are you?
I'm great. Fucking great.
Where are you at now, Rosalind?
I'm in Lubbock, Texas, which is like hell on earth, by the way, in case you
Isn't that a Waylon Jennings song?
And I've been here all day with my husband's ex-wife.
Oh.
What?
So it's just like New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Happy New Year.
With your husband's ex-wife?
Yep.
Bye, Rogue.
Let's see it, Rogue. See ya. Lost.
Is Rogue your husband's ex-wife? Is that why she jumped off?
No.
Oh.
That's just weird. We've been people watching tonight. We've had a long day in Starcasm. I don't know. I'm still worried about Star, but we're gonna cross her fingers and hope she's okay.
Rosalind, I don't even know who she is.
Yeah,
Isn't that great.
You don't know who Star is? Oh, you'd love Star.
Yeah, Expert doesn't
Does she
even
know me?
care. He's like, I don't know who she is. Maybe she's alive. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
We love Star.
Yeah, I love Star.
What? Why?
She's just a great chick.
I got a lot of great chicks around here.
Well, she's also.
Yeah, you do. You actually do.
Rosalind, you're a nut. What are you doing, you wild child?
Well, just finished dinner. We're back at the hotel. The Duke is a little shit-faced. And I'm like, I can finally relax for a second.
Well, yeah, relax for a second and hang out with just your hip as always. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Rosalind. Now, Rosalind, you got a big show coming up on Tuesday, right?
Yeah, we're doing deconstructing a conspiracy Otter Creek edition.
And what time are you doing that?
I think it's 2 p.m.
2 p.m. So, okay, I'm going to do my members only on Tuesday morning. I'm going to jump in for a quick nap, and then I am going to moderate the shit out of that whole stream if I can.
No, you won't. That's okay.
Well, you picked 2 p.m. What do you want from me? I mean, you can do 6 or 10 or.
I don't want to step on everybody else's stream.
Well, I hear you. You're never stepping on anyone else's stream. You're so popular, everyone will go, screw everyone else. We're gonna go watch.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what's gonna happen.
You have to put yourself out here. Look at me. I came in here tonight, and no one would have ever expected that Tug's stream would completely flop because just J Hip came on. that didn't happen.
That didn't happen. That didn't happen. I can promise you that.
But no, I will do my best, actually, Ross, to show up at 2 p.m. on Tuesday. Central
it's going to be a crowd participation stream.
Oh, I am looking forward to that. I will be there. I'm going to moderate the hell out of that because I'm going to use my moderation skills.
Well, I think it would be fun to do, everybody's calling everything a conspiracy here. So let's kind of break it down and actually focus on the actual, events that occurred and see what happens.
Well, and I am a major part of this conspiracy. And
apparently, yeah, you started it.
I basically started this whole damn thing. And now Megan Fox and I are at the center of this attack. And what did I do? All I did was make fun of jerk rules that I don't like. It's noisy there, Rosalind. What, you got a party?
It's a hotel.
It's Rosalind. She's always at a party.
Yeah,
she goes to parties that have invitations. I've never been to one of those.
Yeah, she wanted me to come to Dollywood so bad with her. She was begging me. She's like, just come hang out with me, stay in my room, and sleep at the foot of the bed like normal. But it's not going to happen this year, Ross. I'm saying no. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Rosalind, I think I'm going to wear overalls every day. Yes or no?
I would say no, because it makes going to the bathroom a pain in the ass.
Well, I'm a guy. I just they have zippers, don't they?
They do?
Overalls?
I don't know. Do you think? I don't know. I haven't worn overalls. Is it like a girl's jumpsuit?
I don't know. I've never worn a girl's jumpsuit.
I have.
See, girls' jumpsuits don't have that.
Well, see, Ross, I had to test them out because the Pillow Sham girl and the jumpsuit romper girl had two different outfits, and I wanted to see which one was more comfortable to go to the restroom in. It turns out Sham Pillow Girl was the winner, and you don't want to try going to the bathroom if you're wearing the romper jumpsuit. I did test this out for 24 hours.
Who's the bowhead?
Oh, Bowhead is part of the wedding party. She's the bachelorette, otherwise known as Laura Owens. She's the bachelorette. And,
okay.
Yeah, she's pregnant with 7 of my babies, and she's doing well tonight. The band tonight
3.5 times, Rosalind. 7. It's the twins.
I forgot the name of the band. What's the name of the band? I think it's
the name of the band is something cool. I can't remember it. It's Chameleon.
It's the Storming Pussycats. This is Storming Pussycats is up tonight. Storming Pussycats. So, and yes, Faves. It's my new love interest. Is is this new lady down here, and I do love her with the bow, and she's adorable. We have so much going on tonight, and I wanted to point out one more time, tank top guy, completely, completely not dressed by his wife, if he had a wife, is failing in every manner. Okay, back to you, Rosalind. Tell me more about yourself.
Rosalind, that singer's name is Laura Goodstone. Do you know her? Did she come to your New Year's party?
Wait, what'd you say?
What?
How long have we been online? Can you say that?
Say what?
What did you call the party?
New Year's.
Oh, New Year's. Okay. Wow. It came off wrong on my end. It sounded like a different word. It wasn't on my end. It came off as a different sort of party, and it was a different N word that I heard.
A nude years, or maybe.
Nude.
I mean, nude would be cool. I'm not. There she is. She's out. Now we ran all the women off. I have that effect on chicks. So
no, it came off.
It's you and me, Jay. What's happening, bud?
Yeah, it's just me and you hanging out now. It's a dude party now.
What's happening, man? How you doing? I think this whole thing's a dude party. That's a dude bar, dude party.
Yeah. Oh no, it was funny because all I heard was N-word party, and I was like, "What was that? That's not how this goes." But then I was like, "Okay, New Year's party. Okay, now I got it." It was like that time when Legal Vices was on Nick Recada's stream, and he was talking about Nicka's stream, and
yeah, the Japanese whiskey.
And it came off completely wrong and derailed everything. But yeah, it was good stuff.
It's supposed to be really good whiskey.
No, I like whiskey. Whiskey is my thing.
Have you ever tried whiskey stones instead of ice?
Oh, the round things?
I don't know. They're just rocks, like you're supposed to freeze them instead of putting ice, so that way you don't melt your drink.
I've never tried those before. I really would like to try one of those.
Yeah, people are into that stuff, and it's like I saw them. I was at Costco. They had some. I was like, that's interesting. I've never thought about. I've never physically held them before, and it seemed dangerous a little bit because they're about the size of dice, and it's like you're gonna put that into a glass full of scotch or a whiskey or a bourbon, something like that, right? And you're drinking it and you're getting inebriated at the same time. I don't think you should just seem like a bad idea. But I like the idea of it.
Do you drink often, expert? Because mostly I just see you with the pixie sticks.
No, I don't drink. I don't do drugs or drink. But I'm familiar with it.
Okay, you're just familiar, but you don't.
No, I don't do that anymore. So.
That's good for you.
Well, it's a waste of time and money.
No, it's not always wasted time. I do it when I do my bar parties here, because when I do my bar hopping here and we hang out, sometimes I might have a drink while I'm hanging out.
Yeah, that's cool. I do not have time. Like I would never. I don't understand how I ever had the amount of time. But
yeah, I mean, it is, as I always say, it is BYOB. When
that's what FNL's gonna be at Dollywood. You should be there. Sorry. Not too late.
No. If I had the time off work this year, I would do it, but I just
call in sick. That's what everybody does.
I can't
sick
can't do it. Days or whatever.
Just cough.
It doesn't work that way at the railroad. But yeah, next year. You put me on notice, let me know when
there you go, Angie.
And are those the nerds where they're attached to the gummy nerds?
Yeah, they're all they are nerds on a rope, but they're smaller.
I like those. No, I've had
they're really good.
Yeah,
the gummy clusters.
Yeah, the gummy clusters are where it's at. I would do that a million times a week.
Yeah, I love those things.
Man, those things are good. They keep coming up with new, better candies. I think they found out in the candy department that the old hard candies are not as popular now as you make them gummies. Everything's a gummy. And
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
because I like the Jolly Rancher gummies, and everything is a gummy because the Jolly Ranchers were killer on your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I like those. I like the original Happy Farmer Jolly Rancher. You know that like I mean because they came in just normal flavors. Like you had grape, cherry, orange. I mean you knew what you were getting.
Yeah.
I think sour apple started changing everything, and I've kind of come around to sour apple, but watermelon's it's disgusting.
Well, I
That's where I draw the line. And blue raspberry, I'm not a big fan of that. But no, it's you're right though about the gummy thing. And sour has become a thing now.
I actually like the watermelon. I actually like the watermelon. That's one of my favorites actually, but
can't stand the smell.
It's no different than jelly beans. I like the black jelly beans.
Really?
Yeah,
the licorice flavor ones.
Yeah, licorice flavor.
You know that's a big thing. Like you know Broken Baker, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know him?
Well, sort of. I mean,
he's from Denmark.
I know who he is, though.
Yeah. So like Denmark, like the whole country, which is like the size of West Virginia, is it's actually a little bit smaller, but the whole country is like it's like their national flavor is black licorice, and he brought some of their like licorice last year. It was like death in your mouth. It was horrible. It was actually called Vampire's Blood. So, I mean, it should taste like death in your mouth, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I don't do a lot of candy often, but occasionally I will pick up some gummy something occasionally. But yeah, I don't do the hard candy anymore because the Jolly Ranchers of old and things like that, even Skittles, they're hard on your teeth, you know, and they're actually not very healthy with the Skittles. Although I like them, it's just that it's not a good one for you.
Okay, let me ask you this: if you talk about candies, this is an old classic, like a childlike flavor. You ever have Smarties, or like Sweet Tarts?
Oh yeah, Sweet Tarts.
Yeah, they're like a compressed powder, basically.
Yeah,
you know, it's like something about those things. They were awesome.
Yeah. No, I at work I have a drawer full of the Smarties.
Really?
My coworker dropped off and put in my drawer, so occasionally I have some Smarties there. But
those things are underrated candy.
Yeah, they are underrated. You don't get a lot of people going around just loving the Smarties.
It's the texture is so unique. How it has they're small, and it has that really the inside's concave, and it's kind of like a slick thing. Oh, hey, freeze dried Skittles. Yeah, I got some over here. Actually, I got them like 3 years ago, and I forgot about them. I was going to. Hey, that was going to be that's right after I got monetized. Like, I could do a video on eating these things, and I got them and never ate them.
What are freeze-dried Skittles? I'm confused. What is that?
Un momento, sir. Hang on, where's my little thing at? Don't I have a... Oh, there. Wait, where'd my mouse go? All right, hang on a second. Give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
Where'd they go? No, where'd they go? They've been here for a year.
We're still going here, folks.
So there's like a big thing on TikTok, evidently, about these things.
Okay.
See that?
Yeah, I see that. So
yeah, they're freeze dried and they're Skittles, and so like they see how that it's like they just pop open. So it's like astronaut candy, right?
Oh,
the astronaut ice cream.
Yeah, I want to try more astronaut foods.
Right? Like, where do you get to that stuff? I mean, it's you can imagine because Elon's taking over that whole thing. I mean, I bet you they eat good now.
Yeah,
School lunches sucked. So I bet Elon's doing it's like a cruise ship meal,
when I was a kid, I loved school lunches. I thought they were the best. I mean, we had
the square pizzas were good.
The fiestadas. I think they
Oh,
called
right.
them in my city. We had a fiestada, and it was kind of like a pizza. But yeah, it was amazing. And yeah, I mean, we had good school lunches. And nowadays, nowadays you get like 4 apple slices and some macaroni and cheese and like a chopped up hot dog or something. I mean, you don't get anything anymore.
Oh,
But
I never liked school lunch. I like the chocolate milk.
But yeah, when I was a kid, we actually had pretty good. Oh shit! I might have to pop over for a sec here. We might have something going on here. Expert.
What's going on?
Hang on, I'm gonna stop screen.
There you go.
Share screen. Kensington. We're heading over. Hopefully, I can catch her in time. We have a dancing girl with her pants down.
I've seen that before.
We're gonna roll back to her. She's just past the mailbox. We're gonna see what we got.
So what's the is that supposed to be a police cage?
I have no idea. Well, somebody told me. I can't remember what they even told me. Oh, Rosella's Realm says the sloppy joes are great. Yeah, the sloppy joes. Oh, this girl here. She's doing a dance. Look at her. She is feeling it on the Kensington Ave. She's been doing some dance, or he. I don't know what it is.
Is that a dead cat back there?
Oh, it's good. Oh, back here.
That's a dead cat.
Yeah, it's just a dead cat. Yeah, well, it's dinner. I think they.
I mean, look at that guy's looking at it. He's like, "Oh, that's dead."
On Kensington Ave, we call that dinner.
Oh. Dude, that's a.
It's funny how people. Do you have this in your city? They're expert where this might be
Crackheads.
Well, not just dead cats, but this entire situation that's going on. Do you have that over there?
I hope not.
I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, and we don't have this here, which makes it fascinating for me. I had to pop over here just because I saw Mailbox Lady was dancing and she was having a good time. And sometimes you get people over here who are just stuck, like their battery
stuck.
power,
Yeah.
the battery power ran over, and they're just bending over, going, maybe someone will recharge me at some point.
Yeah, it's bad news, man. Bad news. But yeah, I mean, look at that. That's filthy, man. That whole thing needs to be just pressure washed. It needs gallons of bleach. They need to go through with like oh man, that's just that's just disgusting. I can smell it. I didn't even know you could do smells on YouTube. Do what? I'm sorry.
Expert, I don't want to embarrass you here, or well, embarrass myself here.
I'm already embarrassed.
But at 10 a.m. every single morning, the cleaning crew shows up and they clean and pressure wash this entire area every single morning at 10 a.m. I'm here for it. All right. That doesn't mean I'm obsessed with this. It just means that I'm interested enough to know that the cleaning crew shows up at 10 a.m. every single day. And
you tell me that sidewalk is cleaner than sidewalks I use. He's like, well, I mean, I don't use sidewalks. I don't walk anywhere.
It's clean from
fat
10,
American.
From 10 to 11 a.m. It is clean on the East Coast, and then it goes back to a disaster zone. Yeah, and we have a crew hang out here. This is just a hangout crew. They won't.
This is the city of the birth of America. You know, I mean, this is really disgusting. It's an insult to everybody.
You know, I said this before on my stream. I share this, and sometimes I make fun of it. Of course, I do have to create content. I'm doing a job here, but at the same time, I hope that maybe one day it'll bring enough attention to other people where they say, we have to do something about this. And me making fun of it's one thing, but if I can bring enough attention to it is another thing. And that's one of the reasons I do it, because I normally hang out in the bar, but I pop over here occasionally. But as much as I make fun of it, I do hope it brings some attention to the disaster that's going on in America. And so it is kind of a public service announcement, in my opinion.
Well, it's
it-
just, I mean, I don't know, man. It's disgusting. I mean, it's again, I mean, it's Philadelphia. I mean, Philly is a beautiful town underneath all the dirt.
uh-huh. And I figure, I mean, I have a small channel, but at one point in time, if I get big enough, at some point in time, maybe they'll go, Just J Hip is having comedy at this, but also pointing out that our city's a little disgusting, but it's not the city, actually. It's the health department that needs to step in and give these people some help they need and really step in and do that. And I've always said this, I'm going to come over here and have a little bit of fun. But at the same time, it's their job to recognize I'm having fun off this, but they need to do something about it. It's not me. I can't do anything from Omaha, Nebraska to help them out. We did have, I don't know if you know this, this guy's got an interesting gate. We called it the gate. We had a red mailbox here was stolen 3 nights ago. So over, I'm not on the street.
I like to put all the video cameras up there so they can watch you die. There's no cops out there.
Over here, we used to have a red mailbox. It was stolen, I think. It's now gone. And then we got some hangers. We're going to go back to the bar expert. I don't want to press anyone.
I don't know. I think this might be it's not much difference. Oh, man. That guy's got a fancy wheelchair. Look at that thing.
Oh, no, they all do. Expert. This is, there will be 30 of these. You'll see 3.
I mean, really, that's an extremely nice wheelchair. Look at that thing.
These
wide
are,
it is.
I believe these are publicly available. Chairs they're offered here. This lady has a cane down here. She's working her way through. And then we have this lady here. I'm just hoping she starts.
Is she wearing a trash bag?
I don't know what's going on here.
I think she's wearing a trash bag. Obviously, she's on a diet. She's trying to get into like a wrestling weight. Did you ever have that in your school? The wrestlers, they wear like plastic suits to try to sweat off an extra pound or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, they were making themselves dehydrated. Idiots.
She's getting ready to,
Yeah, she's got to weigh in tomorrow. What's Philadelphia? She's gonna be Rocky. Adrian.
They're all sitting there going, "Hey, we're on TV."
Yeah, I know. Yeah, look, man, finally made it. I'm big time.
Where did they
Garbage, man. It's sad.
It is sad because
I mean, if you're how do you do that? How are you a politician? How are you an elected official? And you sit there and not think that every day you're failing as long as that exists.
Yeah.
It's just.
But that's one of the reasons I share. Boy, it's popping off here at the Elbow Room. That's one of the reasons I share it. If they don't want to do anything about it, that's their business. But I'm going to share it. I'll probably make fun of it. I'm going to have a good time with it. But at the same time, they should do something about it. Because I can't help them. All I can do is report.
Oh, I know, man. That's the. I mean, I've watched those streams, dude. And it's just like you sitting there. It's like, what is going on? It's some of them. Like, have you ever seen the people on the streets that have like the rotting flesh?
Yeah,
dude, man. Oh, this is Fort Lauderdale. It's not that far from where the people. What was that drug where they started? People were turning into zombies and they were eating people.
Yeah,
remember that?
It's craziness. And then we had in New Orleans, we had the 13 escaped prison people. I was going to try and pop over there.
Oh yeah, did they ever catch them?
Well, I don't know. I was going to. Go ahead.
Oh, did you ever watch that Bourbon Street live stream?
I don't know if I've gotten to Bourbon Street yet.
So, like not this year, but last year, I think it was. I did Mardi Gras stream like this. It was me and Boss just watching people going up and down the street, on Fat Tuesday. And anyway, so like at New Year's, I showed the stream, because I was showing like as the time zones went. It's like, oh, it's 12 o'clock on the East Coast, and then you wait till it gets 12 o'clock in Central, and just going all the way across the country. I hit that Bourbon Street cam. 3 hours. Was it 3 hours? Like, well, just a couple hours from when we were watching. We watched it for a long time. I think we left and came back. The guy that Aloha Snack Barred out there,
Yeah.
He rented that truck and drove through it.
Oh,
on
yeah.
New Year's. Yeah, I was watching. I was streaming that camera that caught it.
Oh, wow.
One of the cameras. Yeah, could you imagine? You're sitting here like watching this, and all of a sudden someone like drives a car through this. Oh,
yeah,
dude,
that's craziness.
Yeah.
I see, because that's when I got into YouTube. I had
Bruce from Oregon. What's up, bud? Sorry.
Hey, Bruce, how are you doing, Bruce?
The only Bruce from Oregon I knew before him was Bruce Campbell.
Bruce was on with us last night. And
cool.
If you're welcome tonight, let me know. I'll send you a stream if you want, or a link if you want. You can always hop in. Actually,
Right, Gene?
I'll just send him a link anyways, whether or not he wants it or not.
Flocka. Thank you, Elfie. Sorry.
That's how I roll. I will send anybody a link. Oh, yeah.
I don't send links since I got drive-by tallywhacking. Anyway.
Dude, here's a link if he wants it.
Well, I mean, excuse me. I will only send links. I did you gotta be careful. Don't put your links out there on live streams. People do that. I'm like,
no, I didn't put. No, I.
I know.
The accent sent it to him. But I didn't do YouTube until 2019 was when I started YouTube. I didn't do YouTube then. I got so hooked on the Darrell Brooks trial in Wisconsin because it directly affected me, because it was in an area where I work. I work for the railroad, and we run trains through there, and there was it was a huge hassle actually for me, but I got really into his trial, and I had to follow every second of it a million times over because the trial was so insane.
Was that your first I was the sovereign citizen?
Yeah, that was
dude. I think it was for a lot of people. I was like, oh man, you guys don't understand those people.
Because I saw it in the chat. I'm like, someone said things like, "Oh, he's going the Sov sit route," and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And because it was, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, I was like,
dude, I took my wife to a meeting, a Sov Civ meeting. I won a book. I kid you not, dude. She threw it away. Like she would not. She's like, I will not. It was like, I don't know what it was. It was bad juju. She threw the book away. But yeah.
Well, that was the thing, because that one trial led me first to Law Talk with Mike. Then it led me to Legal Vices. Then it led me to, the Laura Owens deal started. And that's how I met Rosalind Duke. And then, of course, she became my very best friend. And then next thing you know, she forced me to start a YouTube channel. And yeah, that's how everything started, was all with that douchebag who basically led me to having a YouTube channel. And it's gone, I would say, well for me. For
awesome, man.
4 months in, it's gone well for me. And I do appreciate everyone here, subscribes, and everything. I do appreciate it. And Bruce, I sent you a link. If you want in, you're always welcome. But yeah, it was just one of those things where that trial was so insane that I was hooked on the whole LawTube thing, and I don't read I don't read court documents here. It's not something I do. I cover the funny side characters of like what the hells, because they're funny, they're goofy, and I just want to make fun of them. But I don't actually read like court documents. I'm not that smart. I'm an idiot.
Oh wow.
It's not what I do. But no, it's been fun. I sit here, and that's one of the things, expert, and you do this too. You have a lot of stuff that you do that's not related to any court case. You might cover a Laura Owens for stream, or you might cover a What the Hell's for stream. But then you do a ton of other things, and that's what I wanted to make sure I did too. And that's why when I started like People Watch, or I do my Friday morning backyard wrestling, it was like, I'm not going to be connected to just What the Hells, because when that goes away, all these other channels, they're going to disappear and have nothing.
They hurt. You're talking about Tug earlier. That's Tug. He had his big climb with Johnny Depp and what's that chick's name?
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard. Guy, I could put a gun in my head. I wouldn't have been able to say Amber Heard. Anyway, so like after that was over, you kind of like, it's like, okay, so what's going on? And he continued for like a year later. He was doing videos on Amber Heard. So I was like, how is this guy finding all this stuff? Because like Tug's one of the first people I picked up on, because he's a clinical therapist, and with my wife, and he's from Tennessee. I was like, oh man, I just I like his topics and stuff. But then he got into Amber Heard, and I was like, I could not stay on one topic like that. Like I would be gone. But that's the problem. You get into that algorithm, and you kind of have to do it. And that's why, like for me, I'm a small channel, man. I always will be, because I'm that channel that you can't tell me that's not a dude. Because I was a 7 foot tall lady. Aerosmith wrote a song about her. But it's because you get your channel, and if you get stuck into one thing, you're always there, and you start seeing it. That's when you start having these drama streams and stuff, and nothing will kill you quicker than drama.
One of my favorite channels when I first started YouTube, it was this guy. It was Beefy Has Anxiety or something. Mm-hmm. His channel was great, and he covered Daryl Brooks. And when the trial was over, he tried to move to other things. Mm-hmm. And he even said this on his stream. He's like, gosh dang it. He's like, if I don't do something Daryl Brooks, nobody will watch. He's like, this sucks, because I want to move on and do other things, and nobody will watch me because they just want that coverage. And I'm like, no, I'm not getting pigeonholed like that. And so I'm like, I'll do What the Hell twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but no, I'm not doing it 5, 6, 7 days a week, because when that deal ends, I need to have something else that I do and that people like. And that's why I started this deal on Fridays and Saturdays, and people like it, I think, and I appreciate it. So,
well, it's cool. I mean, Saturday is there's a void on Saturdays. Like I was thinking about if I had time today about streaming, because I need to catch up. I've got a lot of 3D world that sucks. I've been trying to avoid, but so you're talking about like What the Hell's and all that. So like absolutely love the whole community of the Hells and everything. And but so even the fans, they don't realize it. They are obsessed with someone. So like the Hells have like 700,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
1 year ago, I did not know who they were.
No idea.
I had no idea they existed. No idea whatsoever. Is that not crazy to think about? So, you think like, well, that's a big channel. It wasn't big enough for me to even know who they were. And I spent a lot of time on YouTube, and I'm like, how many other What the Hells are out there? I mean, it's unbelievable to think about that. And if you put, Well, the old saying is you're putting all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
And there's I don't know. I couldn't do it personally because I would burn out. You know, I've seen like people with the la tube. I hate that term. They they'll come in and they'll say something, and then all of a sudden they start talking about this court case, and because it's like that's all they do is one case, and then you're sitting there going, I don't know what you're talking about. You know,
Yeah.
who's that person? And they're like, what? You don't know this person? And it's like, yeah, welcome to reality. No, I don't. I don't know them at all. And it's crazy how it is. It's like, do you know anything about this whole Johnny Somali thing that's going on?
I know a little bit because
See, there you go. You answered my question. You know a little bit. So many people know a little bit, but it's so huge, and there are so many channels that are so. I mean, dude, Legal Mindset the other day had 15,000 people watched him.
no, yeah, Legal
It's
Vice.
so crazy.
Legal Vices, when he was still with us, he covered it like maybe 2 or 3 times, and that was it. That's all I knew about it because I only watched Legal Vices at the time. And my God, I wish I had.
That's right, Bruce.
I wish I had a stream when Legal Vices was around because I know, me and him, we had a connection on X. But I know if I had a stream at the time, he would have been on my stream. He was such a nice guy, and just forgiving. But no, I only watched him through Legal Vices, and that was it. And Legal Vices, one of my biggest things that ever got me into YouTube was watching him because his channel grew like crazy. I mean, we're talking he was on maybe 2 years on YouTube, and he had grown to like 75,000 2 years or something.
Oh, he got the first time I ever saw him was did he get in with Ricada a little bit on but was it the the guy from I guess Wisconsin, what's the
Brooks guy?
No, the other the kid with the AR.
Rittenhouse.
Yeah, Rittenhouse. Did he get on with Ricada during Rittenhouse?
I think so.
Okay,
He
that's
got
like how he started
with Rittenhouse, and he did that, and that was pretty amazing. And no, that's when I really felt. And then when Megan started hooking up with Legal Vices, and I didn't fall into Megan until she was on Dave Neal's channel. I first saw Megan because I just was so interested in this Laura Owens lady.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, okay, now I'm watching Dave Neal. Then I saw Megan Fox, and then I just started watching Megan Fox all the time. And now, of course, Megan Fox is my very best friend. No, she's my friend.
Yeah, she hates me.
It's funny how this works with our YouTube community, because I knew Megan Fox through the Laura Owens deal. And I started covering the What the Hells a little bit. And I started my own channel. And she loved my third stream so much that she shared it on her stream. And then, a couple months later, now we message each other all the time. I mean, now I consider her a friend, not just a friend, but I consider her my friend, because we chat back and forth, not about anything related to What the Hells, but we chat back and forth about, just shit, whatever pops up, it's fun. I mean, she chats with me about People Watch, and to mention that right now, I just want to say, Ellis Cooper here, whoever this dude here is with his haircut, I am focused on him.
That guy's got a good gimmick, man. Look, he's there was a girl with her shirt falling off.
Yes, and Kevin, if you could pop the experts links in the chat, I appreciate, Kevin. Thank you so much if you would do that. But no,
Oh,
I found one
thanks,
problem.
but do I?
I found one problem with when I started my own stream is I don't get a chance to follow as many of the people I used to follow. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have the time. You know, when I stream for 20 plus hours a week, I can't grab everything like I used to, and it makes me feel bad actually because I miss some of your streams, and I hate streaming over people because I know you do your Friday night live, and I do Friday night people watch, and I feel bad, but I do have a channel to run.
I didn't even know you. I didn't even know you were doing anything, man. Dude, don't
no,
pay attention to other people's stuff, dude.
well,
Like,
no, but
you got to stream when you've got that. When you have that. I mean, it's like an artist, like right, like a musician plays music. Would they write songs when they're in the mood? An artist paints when they have inspiration, or a poet. They write when they can pour their emotions out on the paper. That's how you got to be with streaming. You or making videos or anything like that. When it hits you, you do it. The whole thing about doing a set time, because I used to never do that, and I kind of got pigeonholed, and I'm pigeonholed again. I don't want to stream at 9 o'clock, but I've been doing that. It's the only time I've ever had consistent the entire time I've been doing this. So I've been on at 9 for like 3 years now. And it's weird how it works out that way.
Well, no, the only reason I say that is because it's like last night, Debbie Baker says, Jay, you are always my first choice. Well, thank you, Debbie. And of course, Debbie takes me to bed every night. Thank you. Thanks, Debbie. No, the reason I say that is because like last night on Friday night, Tug was getting ready to roll people over. He's like, okay, so I'm going to send everyone over to, let's see, experts on. And then he goes, oh, wait, just J Hip's live. And then he sent everyone to me. And I'm like, I felt bad because I'm like, I just started my new People Watch stream on Fridays. And Expert would have had the huge boost, but instead, Tug's like, I'm sent to just J Hip. And so I just felt bad. It just makes you feel guilty that way. I don't know.
Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Dude, look, man, this is a business, dude. You gotta look at a business from day one, man. I don't follow what other people are doing. I don't care what you're doing. I don't have time for that, man. It's just don't feel bad about anything. Here's the thing. Here's what I want, Jay. This is what if you want to be my friend, you want to know what I need out of a friend. I need to know that when that day comes that I get the plug pulled from me, because everybody, like when I got started, man, that was a big thing, dude. YouTube, they were yanking people left and right. Well, heck, Ricada a couple years ago, he lost his channel for a week, and that's back when he was big on YouTube. Now, not so much, but I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I didn't see you pull it up. Sorry, man.
No, Debbie Baker, 10 gifted just J Hip memberships. Thank you so much, Debbie.
Awesome,
Baker.
Debbie.
So appreciate it.
You rock.
Appreciate it, Debbie. You were wonderful. You've always been wonderful to me. Thank you.
I apologize for talking over that, because that's my thing. I'm like, don't you guys see when I pull these things out? Because I'd like to do it. I'm big with the chat, and so like when I see something, and like especially if someone is promoting you like this, doing memberships and stuff, man, you gotta. I should know to shut up, but I was on a roll. God, man, now I know how everybody else is. Oh, no, I need to tell people to shut up. Sorry.
No, it's funny. Normally Star's here and she controls all this stuff. This is the first time I've been here all by myself without Star with me for the most part. So normally,
and I don't even know who Star is.
No,
isn't that great?
I don't know at some point.
You get me on here when like that. I'm like everybody's like asking where Star is. I'm like, I have no idea who this person is.
Sarcasm's awesome. She's been on a million different streams. She's been on with Rosalind Duke with her Giphy Award. She's been on a million different streams.
Oh, I saw her avatar. Probably would know her, but
yeah, she just doesn't have her own channel. So no, she
Oh, man,
doesn't do
that's
her own channel. She
if you have your own channel, you'll probably have a less likely chance of knowing you. Because like you said, man, you don't have time, on other things. Hey,
yeah,
let me ask you, what do you do for okay, so you said you do a couple days of hails. What do you were saying earlier about show prep and all that? What are you talking about with that, man?
oh man, I watch because I
Hey,
do
late
stuff
Tammy.
like I do the flea bags, the two leaves in a pod. They have a stream, and I watch the stream, which is 4.5 hours long, basically, 5 nights a week, and I do a recap of it on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I shorten their 4.5 hour stream into about 7 minutes. And I play all of the different characters that they have, and I do voices for all of them in about 4 or 7 minutes, depending on the stream. And oh, hold on,
You
Debbie.
watch so they do a 4.5 hour, I don't even know who they are. You do a 4.5 hour stream, or you watch a 4.5 hour stream
Oh, I watch a
5 days a week. So for your two shows,
Yeah, oh,
you're
expert,
talking about you're putting in like 20 hours worth of work.
expert. I'm here for the people. I sacrifice for
Oh,
them.
geez, man.
I watch so they don't have to, so I can grab all that material. Once again, Debbie Baker, thank you so much for the Cash App, the $10 Cash App. I appreciate it so much. And she says, send your money over the Cash App. I'll receive the full amount immediately. You make me laugh. Debbie, I'm always here to make you laugh. And I do
That's
this
awesome, Debbie.
for you 7 times a week, but only 5 days a week. but I do it
There you go.
7 times a week, but 5 days a week because I take Sundays and Mondays off because that's J time. So thank you very much, Debbie Baker. I really appreciate it. Very sweet to me. And you give so much. Thank you. But no, I do put in my time. I watch a lot of the anti-hell streams. I watch so my people don't have to watch. And then I do recaps, whether it's the lawyers or the journalists or they claim to be journalists or whatever. I watch all of their shit, so nobody else has to. And then I recap it the best I can, and I shorten it down so they get the gist of what happened, so they don't have to bother themselves. So that's what I do, and I think they like it. Like even today, Megan Fox jumped in my stream, and she was like, Jay, you're doing your recap. This is my favorite part of the show. And I always save it till the end, so they have to wait for it. But no, it's one of the things I do. But I only do this 2 times a week. I do the what the hell thing, just on Wednesdays and Saturday afternoons. It's amazing though. I couldn't believe today. You normally know when you're going to have a good stream if like the chat, like when I set up my thumbnail, when I log in and I have 50 messages like in the chat, like the stream hasn't started yet, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be a big one. And like this afternoon, I was like, I got 4 messages. This might be a doozy. But no, we ended up with 240 people in our live chat. And I'm like,
I think that's so funny, man. Like I've done shows again. I have nobody listening. It doesn't matter, or I have one too, and it's it's weird. It's I always think about I've had same story. A couple people come in and tell me it's weird to hear the story, but it's like they were the last one had this person's I think her grandfather had just passed away, and she was in a hotel room by herself and was flipping through the YouTube, and I think it was an FNL maybe, and Friday night, and she was put it on. She said for 3 hours I got to laugh and not think about what I was there for, and so like it just meant so much to her. I was like, it's weird. It's just I don't ever. Numbers don't matter to me. That's the thing, man. You gotta go out there because if you start following numbers, man, you'll get burned out.
Well, it's not that expert. The thing is, it's the difference is my Saturday afternoon streams are usually really big. So, I looked at it, I was like, oh, this might be a doozy day. And I was like, it's not mean I'm not going to do it. Of course I'm doing it. But then, we ended up, there was 240, 250 people in the chat by the time we got going. But I was just like, I don't know. This one might not work today. We'll see how it goes. But of course, I'm still.
There's a woo girl. I'm telling you, that was Rogu Mama right there. That's her in college. She doesn't want to admit to it.
No,
the girl's gonna do. Oh, look, they're doing indoor smoking. You can't smoke indoors in Florida.
No, you can, because they have the little garage door that opens up, which allows them to smoke indoors. This also might be my girlfriend. I like pink cowboy.
She's gonna woo in a second.
But yeah, no, I don't like simply look at the numbers, but sometimes I just peek at when I'm logging in. I'm going, oh yeah, this one may not go well, but we'll see how it goes. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna do it. I'm always gonna do it. But sometimes I'm just like, let's see. But yeah, I thought it was like gonna be like, this might be a really small one today. But no, and then of course 12:30 happened, and everyone showed up, of course, and it was fun. It was a good time as we always have. But I don't just sit and stare at numbers, but I do. Sometimes
you burn you out, man.
Sometimes you can gauge how things are going based on the like I set up my live stream, and I'm like, oh man, I have pages and pages of messages like 24 hours before we've gone live, and I'm like, this one's gonna be hot. And then there's other times where I'm like, we'll see where this one goes. But no, it's always fun, and I've been doing this for 3 months, and we're closing in. We're so close on 3,000 subscribers, and hopefully we'll get there soon. But yeah, it's been.
Once you get monetized, it doesn't matter your subscribers. I mean, that's something else, man. It bugs me. It's like, it's funny. I was talking to Broken Baker about this the other day. It's like, last year I had Dollywood. I had the most subscribers, and then this year I'm the smallest channel. And I'm like, yeah, it's like, he's got real big on Karen Reed, and so he's like breaking 16,000, probably 17,000 after tonight. You look at Lauren Nighty. I happened to be awake the night that she did the is it Blake Lively thing, and she had like I think by the morning she had like 8,000 people had watched the stream, and she went from like 4,000, 5,000 subs to like 10,000 or something that night. It was crazy.
Yeah, she's almost at 20,000 already.
It's crazy.
And,
so,
but I mean,
if you want the subs thing, if that's what you're chasing, then you hit those hot topics all the time. But then the problem is that YouTube algorithm, if you start following Karen Reed, they put you down as a Karen Reed channel. And so if you try to do Laura Owens or someone else like that, another hot one, they don't put you down. So
yeah, I do. I'll be honest, I'm not kidding with you. I do like the sub count. I'm not kidding with you. But at the same time, I'm not chasing it by choosing a story that's popular. I'm going to choose a story that I enjoy. And if I don't enjoy it, because I told people, I was like, yeah, I'd cover Blake Lively. Not interested. Or I'd cover Karen Reed, but not interested. I was like, but when one comes up that I'm interested in, then I'll do it. But I'm not just going to do something because, I don't know, public demand. I'm going to do something that I want to do. And, and I'm here for, the audience.
Well, I mean, but you also, you ever get, I don't know, see how I want to word it, because I don't want it to sound inconsiderate or arrogant, but there are times, no, I don't want to, because that's not what I mean. But there's times when, especially like when I was first streaming, where it seems like there's you could have 500 comments, and then that one comment comes in, and you get, because it's a negative comment, and you get obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, what's happening?
Oh no, I'm just posting up some comments here.
But yeah, that's like, it's one of the big things that get you is when they start talking about like other channels and stuff, like, oh, so it's like, yeah, I don't, just because you're on YouTube doesn't mean I know who you are. It goes back to what we were talking about earlier about the Hales. Like, I didn't know who they were. And it's so funny, man. I've never, that's the one consistent of people that is unique to YouTube that you don't recognize it in real life. It's like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's like, well, I mean, like last night, there was a lot of tornadoes around where I live, and like we're up here in Kentucky, man, they got wiped out. And people were like, well, put on Ryan Hale. I'm like, I don't know Ryan Hale. I'm like, yeah, MG Law was on there showing the same maps. He has all that software. He does all that stuff. I was like, watch MG Law. I'm not watching this guy who I don't know. I'm not going to snipe his stream, and that's, but it's, I don't know. It's part of it. It's the chat. Like they're wonderful. And they're my co-hosts is the chat, but at the same time, you have to don't always go chasing, stuff that, especially like if you're ever uncomfortable with anything or something like that. It's,
well, that's one of the things is, I mean, tonight normally it looks like we didn't really do bingo tonight. I'm sorry, chat, but it didn't.
Man. I told you I'm a bad guest, dude. I'm a bad guest.
Yeah, you're fine because it's the first time I had expert on. I had Bruce from Oregon on last night, so we have different people on. Things just go different sometimes.
I don't know who anybody is, man.
But no, it's so fun to just have different people on and do different things, and actually just be able to chat about actual. Because it is different 3D life and 2D life. Because I'm not some sort of, media personality. I'm an actual person, and it just feels weird when you have people in here, like whether they give you super chats or become members, and it feels weird at the beginning. Like, I'm just a normal dude, just hanging out and having a fun chat with people, and it just feels weird when you start. And like I said, I've done this for 3 months, and it's just at the point where it still feels weird.
You're at the part where, I'm, by the way, I am not trying to like say stuff I'm saying to you. I'm not. Ignore your chat's the way to do it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't read the chat. It's what I always say. Don't read the chat. They're always trying to mess with you.
I love the chat. I love everyone here. I'm just trying to conversate with the expert. If you don't mind, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And everyone just unsubscribed to me. Damn it. No, they.
Look, hold on here. Your mom, you said ignore the chat, and you go up there. The last question was, "Where's Gene?" And Gene was answered 2 things down. So let's not ignore. We're all taken care of. We're all good.
Yeah.
So like 3 months though, man, that's a lifetime in YouTube world, and that stuff, man. It's about the time. I don't know. I always tell people, I'm like, just be careful. I mean, I'm not trying to give you advice. I'm telling you how I've looked at how things have happened to me. I don't even know how we got in this conversation. It's a good one though. Talking YouTube stuff, like the working stuff up at the back. This is what like chat doesn't realize. And like chat, here's the number. You want to talk about numbers? So look at your chat, like look at how many people are streaming, and then pop out or streaming, how many people are viewing, and then pop out how many are active.
Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. So you only have 5 people right now active in the chat.
Yeah.
So I mean that's what the chat doesn't realize that, but you've got 60 some watching. So you have a lot of people that they don't want to talk. They if they wanted to talk, they'd say something.
Yeah, they just want to listen and watch, and
which is your numbers. That's right. It's 1%, man. I'll tell you what. You'll have when you have those busy chats, you're at like 10%.
Yeah,
it's so rare.
And a lot of times, the chat will conversate with itself and entertain themselves.
Oh, those are healthy chats. I love those chats.
Yeah, even though I want to just be with the chat, sometimes when I have a guest,
I know you are, Lady Tammy.
Like, I can, I can't just do chat stuff when I have a guest. You seen Rosalind a few weeks ago when she had Megan Fox on, and she did her Tell Me Everything show, and she's like, I'm not going to be able to conversate with you because I've got Megan on and I'm doing my thing. And it's my first time having you on and we're doing our thing. We're having a chat. But at the same time, when, like when I started this whole deal, I didn't know what I was walking into. I walked into it because Rosalind said, Jay, you keep prostituting yourself out on everyone else's channel. You keep coming on mine and streaming with me. Do your own thing and start a channel. And I did that, and it was a disaster. and I nearly walked away, but then I walked into something that was pretty cool, and people liked it. And I didn't know this. It was funny. I just watched this. What I didn't know. I just saw Flux, who's so popular and so big.
Yeah, did she ever cross 3,000?
She just crossed 3,000, and
gosh, man, it made me feel so bad.
Yeah, and she's been on YouTube for a long time. I was like, gosh, I'm almost there. I'm like 300 subs away from being there, and I was like, I guess this doesn't happen for everybody. I guess normally it takes a little longer to get there. And I know Flux normally has a little bit different stream than what I have, but at the same time, I'm like, she's so popular. She should have been to 3,000 a lot sooner than now.
I think Flux, and it's not on purpose. And I never thought about this before now, so this is a instant thought. I think her channel and the way she does it is kind of like how I do mine, where I would rather have a very dedicated fan base, that is not into drama, that will not fly off to go somewhere else. Like, oh, so and so's on, and it's like they'll leave you for a bigger channel. Yeah. Those are the worst, people. And that's, dude, one time, talking about Megan, one time she put the law down a year ago and said, if you start advertising other channels in my chat, you're going to be banned. And I was like, man, you know what? I understand that. I understand that 100%, because, at the end of the day, it's business. And, anyway, but Flux, she has a very dedicated following, and it's like, and you don't ever hear anything negative about her.
No,
that's really cool. There's not many people like that. And as sooner or later, you're going to get big enough where no matter how neutral you try to be and how objective you try to be, people are going to attack you just because they can. And because that is natural human nature, that there will always be, it's the yin and yang of life. It's there's always an equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I like to have fun with everything I do. I never take anything personal serious. Sometimes I have some just J-hip rants once in a while if I'm talking about what the hell's ecosystem, because I am somewhat, I say this with quotations, under attack, but because they do come after me, and I don't know why. I'm a very small channel, but they seem very threatened by me for some weird reason, and that's okay.
If you have any talent, also, that's another thing. People, is that guy wearing? Oh no, sorry, that's just the camera's bad. I thought he was wearing pantyhose on his head. He's just bald and.
Well, they have a wig. They have a wig that's being passed around that was on.
Yeah, that's just a lice bomb.
Yeah. I don't even like strangers in my house because I'm like, yeah, that's how you get lice. Yeah, just stay away. My dad would always tell me I was getting rid of a mattress, and he's like, "Oh, I could sell it to this other guy. I found a guy."
Oh, dude.
He's like, "I found a guy on Craigslist who'll buy it." I'm like, "No, I think the furniture mart is going to just take it back. I don't want some stranger in my house collecting a mattress. That's how you get lice." And so no, I don't do that. I don't give away product or any of my stuff. It goes back or where it came from, or it goes in the dumpster, and that's how that works.
They closed the dump on me today. Sorry, that was me just blurting out. I didn't take something to the dump, and I got there late, and they're like, "We're gonna close you right at 3." Sure enough, man, they closed that gate. I was one car away. Anyway,
but no, YouTube Live is weird. When I started, my first, I would say the entire first month that I was on YouTube, I did 2 streams a week and like a total of maybe 4 hours a week. And now I'm doing like more closer to 20. And it can wear you out a little bit, but at the same time, I'm building my channel. I want my channel to build, and I want
Monograph.
What's that?
Do you know the creator Monograph?
No, I don't think I do.
Well, he's actually involved in he's suing Nick Rekieta for defamation.
Oh yeah, I remember the name now. I remember the name.
Well, he and I are friends. I mean, not like, we don't hang out, like that, but I mean, like we are. He came in my chat one day, and I was like, I didn't know who he was, and I like his channel and everything. I got nothing against him. And he asked me. He said, "Why are you streaming so long?" That's what he came in the chat and said. I was like, I don't know. I was like, because there's people here, and he said. He said, if you're going to stream over 2 hours, you better have something good to talk about because a movie's 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it hit me. I was like, dude, you're right about that. And so that's me. I try to hit that 2 hour. Now, sometimes, especially lately, but that's because my own mental's off because of my real life. But it's, I hit 2 hours, man. I try to get out of there. And it's I don't know how you could do it longer now. And I used to, man. I used to be that person, man. When I see here, you got 3.5 hours. I hate to think how long I've been on here. I'm sorry. If I've worn my welcome, man, kick me off.
No, you're fine. No, your Friday Night Lives, though. Your Friday Night Lives usually go 3.5 hours, if not longer. I think.
Yeah, I try to keep them at 3. But that's a bigger show.
But you have a lot of good guests though, because you got Shizzy on there and Valhalla and Volstream, and I mean you have a pretty good.
Yeah, I'm trying to replace all of them with micro wrestlers. Though, also.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Definitely, I'd have gotta be such a better show.
Shizzy's worn out. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know that he does play 4 hours a day. That's the thing. Well, Shizzy's a bass player, man. Don't ever forget that.
Yeah,
bass players. They're the guys that wake up in the van and go, "Hey, where all the girls go?"
Shizzy sent me over like when the girls pop in, when Star, Rogue, or Rosalind pop in. Their intro music was all made by Shizzy, I believe. So no, it's funny, this community that I didn't know when I first started. I only knew really Rosalind. And all of a sudden, I've been taken in by Megan Fox and Tug and you and whoever else, Shizzy and all these other people. And it's just such a good group that they give and give and give. And I don't ask for anything. They just keep giving. And like even Rosalind, she works so hard actually on my show. And it's not her show. It's my show, but it's our thing. And, she's just such a good friend. I couldn't have asked for a better friend in my life. I met her on YouTube, and she's wonderful. And Rogue Mama is back in the chat. Hey, Rogue, thank you. And share more Mary Lincolns. Don't forget to share Fake Megan Fox's Substack as well. Fake Megan Fox had a new Substack this morning.
I don't even know what Substack is. I keep hearing about it.
That's like the news where you get to choose your news. You get to choose the authors you want. And Fake Megan Fox is someone I follow, and she has a Substack, and she's a journalist. It's not real Megan Fox. This is fake Megan Fox. It's her parody account that has now become a journalist.
The chick from Transformers?
No.
Oh,
Journalist.
that Megan Fox. I'd stream with her.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah.
That's who you need to be streaming with, Jay.
Debbie says, do I have to download the app? Debbie, there's no download of an app you have to do. You can just put in Substack.
I'm with you, Debbie. I hate apps. God, I hate them.
You can just do Substack into your phone or your computer, and then type in Megan Fopox, and you'll go directly to her Substack page where you can like and subscribe, and it costs you nothing. It's completely free.
You go to Substack, you choose your news, but you got to pay for it?
No. Depending on who you want to follow, it's either free or it's not free. Like Fake Megan Fox, everything she does is free. So no, she puts out articles as a journalist, and you can choose the journalist you want to follow. So if you don't want fake news, right?
You know what I like? I like other people to read my news for me and then tell me if I should read something or not. If something's important. That's what I like to do it.
Honestly, I used to watch the news until I started in my YouTube channel, and now I don't have time for it. I don't have time for anything anymore, because when I finish a stream, sometimes, well, not all, it depends on the stream, but sometimes I go back and have to re-listen to my stream. I don't
listen to a stream that you've done?
Get to see if I need to fix.
Holy cow, man. Wow, I've never listened to anything I've ever done. I can't stand my voice. I cannot do it.
Not this one. These ones are too long, but like on my shorter streams, like my What the Hell streams or something like that, no, I have to re-listen to see if I have to fix something. But also I'm so new at this. When I started, every I did was from my bathroom. Basically, it sounded like, so I just do a lot of work. And so
yeah, you're the guy. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it was awful, dude.
No,
it was horrible. You sounded awful. You sound like a trash can.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
Oh, well, I told whoever told me. I think it might have been Rosalind. I was like, this guy needs a microphone. I forgot. That's you, man. That's cool. I didn't know that.
No, I had to have my entire room echo proof.
I like you, Jay. I'm not trying to fuss on you, but yes, I remember that now. Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
I'm not joking around, because I know how bad it was. That's why I have to re-listen, because I'm such a young stream that I've been working on this week after week after week to improve. So no, it's not like I just suck at doing this. I had to improve the room week after week. And so no, I'll take all of the criticism. I deserve it.
Dude, I remember that, because I think it was like Rosalind's like, oh hey, something Jay, and she how she talks like everybody doesn't know Donald Trump. I was over at I was over at the Rose Garden this afternoon. It's like, oh, you haven't been there? And I hope she's listening. I hope everybody tells her I said that about her. She's a nut. She's such a nut. I love her.
Yeah, that was
I didn't know who she was either. Like, she put up a video about me. I'm like, who is this? I found it out like 2 months after she put it up. Dude, I'm an airhead, man. I'm a complete airhead. No, so anyway, I think she was like, about you, and I was like, okay, and I went over, and I didn't have the heart, I don't think, to tell her. I was like, oh man, this guy, like, He's not gonna be around long, man. He sounds like he's in a bowling alley or something.
Yeah.
Because you had that, you had echo, and I hate, dude. This is not, man. You've hit a sore spot, man. Because I've had to redo stuff in here, and so there's this back corner over here is the bane of my existence because it has an echo for some reason. This is the only thing I can hear it right now talking. And I had a moving blanket. There's a closet over here. And I had a moving blanket over the closet, and that solved everything. Well, I had to move the moving blanket. And so now I hear an echo. And other people say they can't hear it, but it doesn't matter because it's me. If I can hear it, it drives me insane, dude. And anyway,
it was the most embarrassing stream I've done because it was my first time. Shizzy sent 220 people into my opening stream ever. It was a nightmare. And the only redeeming value of the entire stream was that Rosalind was there to save me and to like pull it together and be like, Jay, we have something here. And then no, that's the only reason why I keep re-listening to my streams, because I want to improve, because it started off so bad that I have this like sensitive issue. Like I'm like, oh my god, is this still gonna suck?
Oh, so like you actually want to improve? Like, I just tell people, I'm like, you guys need to go find somebody else. I know I suck. I can't improve. Here's the biggest improvements for me. Like it was like when I got started, I was obsessed because I hate my voice, and I was obsessed about trying to find a microphone. Also, well, my wife, she bought me a microphone, right? So I had the microphone, but so I thought I needed like the software and stuff. And what I found out is that like now years later, like software does not work for me because of my voice, because I laugh loud, I talk loud, and that's just, I mean, this is just me. It's me all the time. And so I clip, whenever I have software, I clip out the audio clips out.
Expert can I pause you for a sec? I missed this earlier. I just want to say, David Baker, thank you for the $10 gifted chat app that you sent. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I enjoy trying to make you laugh. Thank you so much, David Baker. I missed it. I was chatting with Expert, and I missed that flash.
I'm sorry.
Come across. No, you're fine. I just missed that flash come across my screen. Thank you so much, though, Debbie, for the $10 you sent over on the catch app. I appreciate it.
Debbie's awesome.
Yeah, she is. She's my number one fan. It's Debbie Baker, and then Deep Wayne Rap, and then Faves, and then
Wayne Rap's cool.
But no, go back to it.
Ballard View News, man. That guy, he does awesome little shorts, man.
Oh yeah, he does. He's done.
Those are wild.
He's done several on me. One where I'm hooking up with Laura Owens. He's done one.
That's funny. That's funny.
Well, she's having 7 of my babies, so of course, he did one.
I think you ought to connect. You ought to reach out to her. I think you really. I'm being serious about heart attack. You really should.
Well, I tried reaching out. Her lawyer, David Dingus, he's blocked me. Now he blocked me because we were buddies, and then he blocked me. And then Rosalind reached out to him and said, "Can you bring Just J Hip back?" And he brought me back. He unblocked me. And then I hung out for a month, and then I said something disparaging about Laura Owens on X, and then he blocked me again. So I'm a 2-time loser with her lawyer, but I have never been a loser with Laura Owens. So we'll see where things go.
Well, it makes you feeling better. William Shatner blocked me, so
well, yeah, it can happen. It's one of things. All right, well, I totally do whatever you were talking about, so go back to
oh no, I just talking about like audio and stuff. We can get started. Like, so like me is like the software stuff doesn't work, and it's just the biggest thing is for like audio stuff that I picked up on is the classical voice coach stuff. And they're like 5 things. I think it's like, you're supposed to sit up straight, keep your So I mean, breathing is the biggest thing. Breathing's a huge, huge thing. So like if you catch yourself yawning during a stream, it's because you're not getting enough oxygen. You need to sit up straight and make sure that you fill your lungs when you breathe. It's supposed to be, it's like how far away you are from the microphone. You're just, I mean, just look up basic voice coaching stuff. And it's still, it's like, hey, Vice Baby's here. What's up, Connor? How you doing, bud? Sorry, I got distracted. No, it's all this stuff, man. It's weird. You just get these little nuances, but I cannot, man. I cannot believe you can listen to yourself and you do that. I mean, dude, you're putting in more hours doing this than you are anything else then. He's across the room.
And I'm back. No, that's one of the things. When you first start out, and maybe you didn't do it, but when I started out, it was so bad. I really felt the need. I had to work on it and re-listen to my stuff, because if I didn't, I wasn't doing a service to anyone who's following me or even myself. I was like, I might as well just shut down the whole damn thing if I can't provide something of minimal quality, because the first stream was zero quality other than Rosalind Duke was the only quality there. And I was like, yeah, I gotta do better than this. So I just had to continue to improve, and I'm still working on, I have like echo barriers and stuff put up in my room, and now I'm starting to work on decorations and stuff, or I'd say decor, so I could eventually go live without me looking like I'm I want it to look presentable, because if I'm going to do something, it's going to look correct, or I'm not going to do it at all. And so it's like, well,
you want to know the best decor I've ever seen on a for any streamer? Now look at mine. Like, I got all that crap, right?
Yeah.
My absolute favorite thing ever is use Battleship Gray as a background, and then get some color lights that you can control, like hue lights, like the Philips Hue, or nano leaves, something like that. And that's all there is. Like, I wish I had. I discovered that probably just a few months ago. It was the first time after all these years of doing this that I was watching a stream. I was like, oh my gosh, I love that guy's setup. And it was, and the reason why you use Battleship Gray is because if you use black, like, because black's a really good color to make things pop, but it gets depressing, man. My last room, it was the entire thing was gray, and I was like, I can't do this all the time. Like, it was, I don't know, it's just messing with me mentally. Like, I was feeling like, you get depressed feeling or sad feeling, and because it's dark, it like bright colors, on your walls bounces off light and you adds to it. And it's but anyway, yeah. I'm sorry, man. That's what I'm saying. It's just like I would just, me honestly, had all to do, and still may one day do it. So I just have that Battleship Gray background. I'd have an expert, sign, like that white one right there, and then I'd have a couple of bloom lights from Philips Hue, and be done with it, man.
Yeah, because when I did, I just had, this was maybe 3 weeks ago. My dad was over and he was hanging these echo barriers up in my room. And he's like, well, now you just got to kind of decorate a little bit, because I've kind of controlled most of the echo. I'm in a very old house with wood floors, and it's like, okay, I kind of got to
wood floors, man. Yeah, that's rough. I got a so like this is some sort of floor, and it's a hard floor. I don't know what it's made of, and I mean, it looks like wood. I don't know. I didn't put it down. But I got a rug on clearance at Costco, man. I got like an 8x10 rug for $20. And I threw it down. I was like, I feel like the dude, you ever seen The Big Lebowski? I was like, the rug really ties the room together. And what it did was it took so much of that bounce off the walls and everything.
Yeah.
But you know what? I mean, your microphone, if you got a good microphone, it's not, that person's heaving and hawing over there, aren't they? But if you have a good microphone, it's gonna take care of all that stuff anyway.
Right.
It's us on our side where we hear it.
That's what didn't take care of for me with the wood floors and everything else going on with the windows, and they didn't have great window coverings. And I was like, I really need to fix this because I bought, I don't know, whatever the best microphone you can buy, a $400 microphone or whatever. And so, no, I didn't skimp. I'll do whatever it costs to make sure everyone has a good stream with me. But at the same time, I have to keep improving myself. And then I figure that's my job. Over here at Kensington, you see.
Oh, look, it's nighttime. Night.
Night.
Go to sleep. Was it rockabye druggy on the sidewalk?
That seems comfy.
Where the coke blows like snow. Sorry.
But Bellevue says, Jay, you're rocking it. Keep up the great streams. Well, I'm always trying to improve. And that's my whole point of this whole thing is I've been working very hard to improve. And that's the only reason why I re-listen. I'm not going to re-listen for the next 20 years or whatever. But I've been doing this for 3 months. So no, I'll re-listen, for a couple more months till I know I've reached that point where I'm like, okay, it's good. We can do this. I appreciate you hanging out, Expert. I am going to bow out at this point. It's been nearly 4
All right, it's Expert stream now, y'all. You know what
and just J Hip is tired. I've streamed for 6 hours today, and I streamed for 6 hours yesterday, and I'm beat.
2 hours.
So thank you so much, Expert, for joining us.
I appreciate you running by me. Thank you.
I'm sorry Star abandoned all of us, but we will do it again next week. Actually, we got members only on Tuesday morning. Don't forget, members only Tuesday morning.
Do you stick around afterwards, or do I just leave? Or I always stick around afterwards.
No, I'll stick around with you.
I don't know. No, so I don't know how you do things.
Nope, I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna end the stream.
Well, no, I didn't want to leave and then be like, oh man, you left. I was like, oh, sorry, man. I was like,
You do you. I will be here, though. I'm going to end the stream, though. I'm sorry, GM. No, Jay, don't go. I'm sorry, GM.
Hey, Joan Fisher's here. Joan Fisher, the big writer from America.
She's here. No, everyone, go to.
Do you know what that's from?
What's that?
Joan Fisher. I read all your books. I live to my village. Do you know that movie that's from?
Expert. I'm trying to end the stream.
Well, that's Joan Fisher.
Thank you, Joan Fisher, but she's saying goodnight. She's going to bed. Okay, I'm ending the stream, Expert. I'll see you backstage. Good night, everyone, and be safe. I love you.
Hey, it's hip to BJ.